and live.
Ladies and gentlemen, Knicks Nation, welcome back to another play-by-play presented by KnicksFanTV. Brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy. It's your boy CK2K. Mix up the words there, but y'all know what I meant. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. You know, some of these West teams we only get to see 2 times a year, and this time, when you got a figure, a future star, generational talent like Victor Wembanyama on the other side, you want to see your team take the dub against them. So we got the San Antonio Spurs and the Knicks tonight. Also, it gets more fun because Mitch returned in the last game. So Mitchell Robinson in the rotation with us, and we'll see if we get to see a little sneak peek of the two of them matched up. We'll find out. I see the chat. We're popping in right now. Getting things sorted as we speak, but we should be here. You should be able to see me. What's up, y'all? Your boy CK2K back for another play-by-play here on KnicksFanTV, brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy. That one was better than the first one. I will take that one. We are watching the warm-ups right now, so we are not ready for the tip to happen just yet, but we are ready here as fans for the Knicks to get another dub. Because as we saw, the Knicks sealed up the 3rd seed. Now we just need to keep on winning to keep our spot safe. As I mentioned just now, we are brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy. And to my left, you can see the picks that I made tonight. Again, as I always do for these play-by-plays, I try to keep it to the game that we're watching right now. So I got you with Brunson, Wembanyama, Keldon Johnson, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Josh Hart for my picks tonight. Specifically, now y'all see the first one, right? I put the lower on Brunson for the mere fact where I don't know if we'll need that much Brunson. They have the higher or lower on 28.5. I think Brunson gets us a solid 26 point, maybe 27 points, but I don't think we need a 29-point effort from Brunson tonight. So that's the only reason why I put the lower. Not because he can't get there. I just don't see the need of it tonight. Victor Wembanyama, I think they're gonna go to him at some point in the first quarter. We know the meme about them not going to Wembanyama as much as they should. But 4 points for Victor Wembanyama in the first quarter, to me, it seems like a no-brainer. And Keldon Johnson, he's been back and forth with the 3-ball this year, shooting a better percentage this year, but still very back and forth. I'm taking the under on the 1.5 threes in this game. He might get one out there. I don't think he's gonna get 2 of them. And Bogdanovic. Bojan Bogdanovic, who would have thought all you had to do is separate Burks and Bogdanovic, and the two of them play well. Burks played well when Bogdanovic got sent to the Shadow Realm, and now when Burks went out, we saw Bogdanovic have himself a nice night the other night. So give me 2 threes for Bojan, man. That's for the chat. I did that one strictly for y'all. Give me 2 threes from the middle-aged Luka, bro. Give me 2 threes. And Josh Hart is good at Josh Hart, and I expect I expect a double-double out of Josh Hart. So I'm going with that. These are my picks for tonight. A little bit risky, or some would say a little safe, but we're going to have some fun with it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys also can play along with UnderDog Fantasy if you simply download the app, use promo code KFTV, and get your first deposit of up to $100 matched instantly. What's up, chat? Shout out to everybody in chat. And yeah, if I saw these allergies, bro. Spring is messing me up. So if you hear me like sniffling, I apologize, bro. I took my Zyrtec, okay? But it's taking a little while. So forgive me. Allergies messing me up. But shout out to y'all in the chat. Shout out to my members. I see you, Russell Whiskey. I see you, Gregory Weiner. Iris. I see you, Flo. Am I missing any of my members? Coach Rubens, the homie. John Smith. And I'm missing so many of you guys. Erica Garcia, shout out to my members, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Game Hunter, we here indeed. I see you. The mods, Junior Coroma, you know the homie Junior. What's up, Junior? How you doing? John Talento, you know the homies. What's up, man? What's up, mods? Shout out to everybody. K Dot, I see you, brother. What's up, CK? Salute Knicks Nation. What up, Knicks gang? New CK record tonight. We need it. Oh yeah, I saw that you see the tweet to the right, or it wasn't a tweet, it was a post on Twitter, and you said it was Mitchell Robinson with that saying "Dad in the sheets, Daddy in the sheets." Yo, Mitchell Robinson just be doing his own thing, and I'm here for it, bro. He just be living his own life, posting them on Snapchat and thinking nobody sees him. And even when we see him, he don't care. Mitchell Robinson, bro, that man is a gem that I'm very happy is wearing the blue and orange on and off the court. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. I know we're getting comfortable, getting ready for tonight's game against the San Antonio Spurs. 8:05 is the time. 5:05 if you are in my side, or in my neck of the woods. Let me get NBA.com. Get my league pass up. I'm always behind, bro. I'm always behind. Any big games that we need to be paying attention to tonight? I'm looking at Indiana. Orlando's a big one still. Orlando, a game and a half behind us now, I think, still. So we still want to see them continue to lose. Oh, Cleveland is playing against Philly tonight. We're going to keep a close eye on that throughout the remainder of this play-by-play. We'll definitely be chiming in on that. But I think those are the two main games. Definitely Cleveland, because, you know, if we lose and they win, we swap back. You know what I'm saying? So very important to keep an eye on Cleveland and Orlando, just because the win-loss is so close. We want to see them take another L. What else we got for the rest of the night? Western. Now, Miami, I guess we could kind of like meander onto what's going on in Miami, but I ain't too concerned about Miami right now. Yeah, big games are Philly and Cleveland, which right now Cleveland is up against Philly, and Orlando against the Clippers, and the Clippers hold the 2-point lead. So we'll pay attention to those as the night goes on. Philly needs to beat Cleveland. Indeed, we need it. I know typically we want to see Philly lose, but tonight we don't mind Philly getting the W, as long as it means Cleveland takes the L. I'm here for it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's your boy CK2K here for another watch along. Yeah, we got someone was talking about in the chat. We're building up on the record. We haven't done a record check. I'm gonna have to go back and look it up. But yeah, my record in the words of Jalen Brunson. You know, the vibes are immaculate. All right, my play-by-play record looking good. For those who are questioning my wins on my play-by-play record, talking about, you know, I took some easy dubs against some easy teams. Look, man, talk to me about that West Coast swing, bro. Talk to me about that West Coast. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, the only game in the West Coast swing I missed was the Portland game. All right, you could have that win. All right, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to me about not having wins that matter on my record. All right, we here, man. We do this on the play-by-play. You know, we bring that good juju as a family, and it ain't just me; it's y'all in the chat as well. All right, my lead pass don't want to work, so I don't even know if we still warming up, if they doing the starting fives, if they doing some kind of crazy San Antonio dances. Like, what we doing? There we go. Yeah, they are doing the starting fives. As Jeremy Sohan just got announced. So here we are. We're probably a few minutes away from tip. Finding out iHeart was part black was surprising. Wait, so that many of y'all didn't know that? This is new knowledge for a lot of people. I get it, because you look at him and I get it. You know what I mean? But I remember when he in the draft, when he was getting drafted, they did a whole expose on Isaiah Hartenstein, and they're trying to sell that he's gonna be like the next Dirk Nowitzki and all that. But his pops was talking, and it was a brother the whole entire time. So that's when I learned that he was black, because I knew of him, but I didn't know that he was that black. So I've known that for that long, but I guess a lot of people are now finding that out, which I understand. What did he say? He said that there's light skin, and then there's a tier above that, the lightest skin, and that is him. I thought that made me laugh. The lightest skin indeed. The lightest skin indeed. But yeah, iHeart with us, man. You know, iHeart with us. Shout out to iHeart, man. That's why he hustling. You know what I'm talking about? I thought people already did. Me too. It's fine. Like, you know, I'm not saying that everybody has to know everything. It's fine. Like, I ain't judging. I just didn't know that it was new knowledge. When Hart brought it up, I thought he was trying to get like a good, like, you know, bite out of it. But then I was finding out a lot of people didn't know. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. iHeart is a brother for sure. Big game, Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs tonight. As we are in San Antonio, quick little break in Texas after our West Coast swing, went back to the Garden, played a few, and now we're back westish against the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to be paying attention to my my UnderDog fantasy picks as the night goes on, as you see to my left. The Knicks starting lineup is exactly the same as it has been the last month and some change. Brunson, or not even a month, because McBride slid in like a few weeks ago. So as of recently, Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, and Isaiah Hartenstein. And on the other side, a band of misfits. Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan. Oh my goodness, what's his name? Victor Wembanyama, who I'm convinced is named after the Lion King movie. Fun fact: my son is like in love with Lion King, right? So all we've been watching is Lion King lately, and every time I hear the beginning, all I hear is Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama. I'm like, yo, okay, it all makes sense. Anyways, tip off is about to commence, and the San Antonio Spurs win the tip. Trey Jones bringing the ball down the court. Devin Vassell guarded up by Braden Deuce. Braden Deuce alert, y'all. Braden Deuce alert. Braden Deuce is alert. CK Broadway is not in future. What do you mean, bro? He's not on our team. Oh, you talking about me? Dang, that's wild, bro. From saying Victor Wembanyama, I can't go to Broadway. That sucks. Come on, man. Let me get my chance. Quick 3 points for the San Antonio Spurs, 3-0 to start off the game, and the Knicks and instantly turn the ball over, getting the ball right back to the Spurs. Exactly what you want to see a Tom Thibodeau-led Knicks team do off rip. Give up 3 points and then turn over the ball. And right after that, Victor Wembanyama hits the mid-range jumper to get the Spurs off to a 5-0 start. We just started the game, 11-11, make a wish, and the Knicks are down by 5. DiVincenzo finding a lot of space, but they're going to call a moving screen on Hartenstein. That's back-to-back turnovers, a turnover and a foul, and now it's Spurs ball again. The Knicks haven't even gotten a shot up yet. Terrible start for the Knicks. He said, well, I could never hear that now. Watch Lion King now and tell me you don't hear Victor Wembanyama, bro. I'm telling y'all. Devin Vassell, the mid-range at the elbow, pulling up, and he hits as well. The San Antonio Spurs understand the assignment. They know what their future holds for the rest of this season, but they don't care. They're coming out here, especially as long as Popovich is their coach. They're going to make sure that they put up their best effort against the other team around them. And right now, 7-0 is not a good start for the Knicks. Brunson finds himself wide open and cannot hit the mid-range jumper. I've been calling this dude Julian Champagne his entire life, and I just learned during the summer league it's Champagne, bro. Why did no one correct me? Victor Wembanyama with the travel. I mean, I'll take it. I'll see. He never picked up his foot, but we'll take the travel. But yeah, is Julian Champagne or whatever. I thought it was Champagne, but no, I guess that's how they actually pronounce it. Unless that announcer at Summer League was getting his name wrong nightly. I don't know what to believe. But Brunson goes up for the left-handed runner, and that one goes down, and the Knicks are finally on the board. 2-7, 9:55 remaining in the first quarter. We see the Spurs playing aggressively to start off. Wembanyama pulling the three, no good, rebounded by Hart. Gonna be a lot of interesting plays and a lot of interesting offensive sets here in this game. Defensive sets in this game when you have to deal with a guy like Victor Wembanyama. Right there, Isaiah Hartenstein runs him over and gets his second foul. Interesting call. Great. No, that's an interesting call. I don't know about that charge. It looked like a blocking to me, but Hartenstein already going to the bench as Mitchell Robinson, that 7-footer, our initial starting center, is coming off the bench, which to me, I feel like is just not fair for opposing teams. But what do I care about opposing teams? You know what I'm saying? That is just not fair to me to have Mitchell Robinson being the one coming off the bench. This is the matchup I wanted to see. I wanted to see Mitchell Robinson versus Victor Wembanyama. Now, we know Robinson, good rebound there. Oh, a lot of contact there, but Robinson gets a rebound and gets it over to Brunson. We know that there's the stigma that Robinson doesn't do very well against stretch bigs, but at the same time, I'm still trying to see Mitchell Robinson Oh, big three there from Dante DiVincenzo. I still want to see Mitchell Robinson match up against Victor Wembanyama. I'm curious. Huge three, though, by Dante DiVincenzo, the current Knicks three-point holder in a game. But right there, Julian responds with a three of his own. I think now, speaking of threes, Dante is 1 or 2 away from the record. I think 1 from tying and 2 from taking the record. Is that correct, chat? Somebody in the chat, let me know where he's at on the Knicks three-point record scale. Brunson not able to hit his. Yeah, I think he's either 1 away from tying and 2 from taking the record or something similar to that. But the San Antonio Spurs are shooting the lights out right now. I expected Tom Thibodeau timeout, and there it is. Yeah. The Spurs have not, let me check before I say something crazy. Yeah, the Spurs have only missed 2 shots, but it seems like they're making everything. Julian Champagny with 6 points. Wembanyama already starting off 1 for 2 from the field. Devin Vassell adding on 1. And Trey Jones just joining in the battle with a 3 ball of his own. Knicks trail to San Antonio 5-13. Somewhere that 1 or 2 Cleveland Cavaliers fans are looking at the score excited because they are like us and they want to see the Knicks lose. Well, they're not like us. We want to see them lose and they want to see us. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in chat, man. Let's go. What's up, the one? How you doing? It's cool. Here comes Mitch. Yup. That's what I'm saying. That's not, that sucks to be the other team. You got you dealing with one and then you got to deal. Come on, man. Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama. The worst 3-point shooting from team in the league. Can't make this up. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. People wake up to play when it comes to the New York Knicks. That's how it always is, man. Knicks taking this team lightly, shaking my head. It does seem that way, huh? It does seem that way. This is why I hate bum teams against the Knicks. They always play like champs. Yeah, I've been saying it. I've been saying the Knicks play to the level of our competition, good or bad. If they're a good team, they play to their competition and we're competitive. But also, if they're a bad team, we tend to play to the competition and play poorly. Every game except the last 2. So hopefully we're able to weather this first quarter storm and have a much better closing to the game. And that's true right there, Father Peace. He said they'll slow down. We can't we can't lose on Clyde's born day. Indeed. Yeah, they're definitely going to slow down for sure. White boy Hartenstein got nothing on African King Wemby. Stop it. Stop it. First of all, I ain't white boy Hartenstein. All right. Okay. So funny, man. So funny. How we feeling in the chat, man? How we feeling about how we're looking with our injuries and with players coming back, with Mitchell Robinson jumping back into the rotation? How we feeling? How are we feeling? Knicks World Indeed. What's up, NYC Ball? What's up, man? How you doing? Spurs lining us up. It's just the first quarter. Timeout was called. They will cool down. They will cool down. The worst 3-point shooting team on fire. Yep. And the thing is, man, let it simmer. Let it simmer. They're 3 for 4. We'll check back and see how that percentage looks as the game goes on. But the Knicks do have some making up to do. And DiVincenzo already with 5 points to start off this game off of a nice floater there. Here come the Knicks. 6-point deficit for the New York Knicks. Vassell trying to send it over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama out to Julian. Julian with the miss, rebounded by Hart. Hart now pushing the pace with nobody going with him. Hart knows he can't go one-on-one against Victor Wembanyama, not defensively. But you know who doesn't care? Deuce McBride. He shoots the mid-ranger right over him. And the Knicks now trail by 4. Ball moves around. Vassell almost found himself open, but the Knicks recovered really well. Wembanyama over to Jones. Jones back to Wembanyama. Pass a little bit out of reach, but it was also tipped. So it's still going to be San Antonio ball. Hart has to jump every time he passes, isn't it? It's frustrating sometimes. It's very frustrating sometimes indeed. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Vassell pulling up from the mid-range, no good. Knicks can't get the rebound, though. Wembanyama pulls in the rebound. He shoots from the logo, no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart now pushing the pace again. This time, one man to beat, and he goes all the way and overshoots the layup. He had beat Wembanyama, but then not able to finish the layup. And just like that on the other side, the Spurs respond with a fast break of their own. Sochan finishing the alley-oop dunk. 6-point deficit for the Knicks now. Brunson off the screen. Brunson with the floater in and out. But Mitchell Robinson fighting against Sochan and Wembanyama. Wembanyama eventually wins the battle. Wembanyama now bringing the ball down. Finds Vassell open in the corner. And the three ball continues to hit. They may be the worst shooting team or three-point shooting team in the league. But right now, they're feeling confident. And the Knicks cannot hold on to the ball. Wembanyama is having a hard time moving. And he has not crossed the half-court line yet. He seemed to have fallen awkwardly. Not sure what happened there, but he never was able to get back to the other side of the court. I think this is the worry a lot of NBA fans, Spurs fans had is the injury concerns with this guy because of his length and how he's shaped. But he's waving it off, making it seem like he'll be all right. A little shaken up. So we'll possibly see more of him tonight unless they decide to rest him. We'll find out. Right now he's okay, but he is checked out. And in comes Zach Collins. Knicks still trailing by 9 points now. 6:13 remaining in the first quarter. Deuce McBride guarding Vassell heavy. The ball moves around. Ty Jones, or Trey Jones, excuse me. I keep calling him Ty. Trey Jones, younger brother of Tyus Jones. But there's a turnover. Victor Wembanyama just continue to rub the knee. All these trainers there. I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know what's going on over there. Anyways, Knicks down by 9. Knicks need to continue to chip away at this 9-point lead. Brunson with the floater. And Wembanyama now limping to the locker room to finally get it professionally checked out, because I think him sitting on the sideline rubbing his knee wasn't going to be enough. But Devin Vassell, another player that was on some of the Knicks boards back in the draft, choosing to use this game against us to have some revenge. Devin Vassell has become a steady shooter for this team, one of the few bright points of this young core. And right now he's having a good start. But Brunson slowly chipping away at the lead. 7-point game, timeout for the Spurs. Knicks just need to get some stops, and we might be able to get right back into this one. Right now, trailed by 7, 20-13. They're showing it again. I wanted to see what happened. Oh, Wembanyama, it was his own teammate. He bumps knees with his own teammate. I thought it was somebody on our side that got him, but no, he bumps knees with Jeremy Sochan, and now he's getting checked out. He got hit in that funny spot. You know, the spot that, like the tender spot of your knee that's not so funny. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, but man, Marina said, he all right. He's all right. He's all right. Miami injured Randall. Yeah, we remember. We remember. Mitch looks slow. So I was saying this. We gotta understand that he's gonna come back with some cardio issues. That, you know, he wasn't. It's really hard to work on your cardio, really get a wind when you have a lower extremity injury. And with him, it was the foot. So you're not really able to do much of the, you know, the things that would help you stay in cardio shape. So it's expected to see him start off a little sluggish. We saw him gasping for air in the last game, but I'm not too surprised. Hopefully with some game reps, he'll get him back to where he needs to be. That's the beauty of him coming back when he came back. You know what I mean? Him coming back right now helps hopefully get him to where he wants to be, at least close to where he wants to be when the playoffs come around. So we'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Mitch will be okay working off that injury. Yeah, he's doing fine. He'll be fine. Defending the 3 has been Tibbs or Achilles heel. He has no antidote, and that takes so much from him as a coach. No adjustments. Tom Thibodeau getting the blame for the Knicks' early start to how poorly they've defended the 3. don't know what's going on here. Oh, they're doing a fun. Okay, whatever. San Antonio Spurs. For those who know me, whenever I do these play-by-plays, I always pay close attention to the entertainment aspect that some of these other organizations have. And some of these stadiums and these teams be doing some wild and crazy things, bro. Wild and crazy things, man. He landed on his face off that first rebound. I hope he's all right. He's fine. He's fine. I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, man. Happy birthday to the great Clyde Frazier. Look at the highlights. Yeah, man. It's, you know what? And I hope that this is probably gonna sound biased, and I don't care. The thing I love about Clyde, man, Clyde made some tough layups that you don't really see many people from that era take. I feel like in that era, like they were only going for that open shot. They're going for a shot that was not contested, because like today's day and age, a lot of contested shots are pulled. That's just part of the game today, right? But back then, it felt like you're going for the best shot available. You're not really taking chances on those. But Clyde, man, he looked like he was ahead of his time, bro. The way he would be shooting over defenders, and he wasn't even that tall of a dude, but he's shooting over defenders, shooting with contact. Man, some of his old highlights look like he was way ahead of his game. But speaking of ahead of his game, Mitchell Robinson ahead of pace, as we're talking about his stamina. Didn't look like he had a stamina issue there off the alley-oop from Brunson. 15-20, the Knicks trail by 5 now, trying to slow down the shooting of the Spurs. Devin Vassell gets another open one. That one, no good. And Mitchell Robinson gets the easy rebound. Here come the Knicks. What's up, BOW? How you doing? I remember when Dolan gave a half-court shot winner 5K worth of scratch tickets. No, he didn't. Is that a real thing? Golly. Knicks fight for the steal, and they're going to get a jump ball. Jeremy Sohan and Dante DiVincenzo tangled up, and they're going to jump for the possession here. Clyde with the 3 is the perfect PG. Facts. It's true. Wow. Look, man, that's one of the stories I know. But this is what I'm talking about, man. Yo, some of the events and the excitement. Oh, here it is. There it is. So he is tied. So DiVincenzo has officially tied himself with Fournier for the most threes in a single season in franchise history. So you know the record is going to get broken at some point, most likely tonight, as Keldon Johnson looks like a completely different player now than when he came out of Kentucky. Like the way that he's been like bulking, and you know, it's just so interesting to see him looking like a Boris Diaw build more than the guard that he was coming out of Kentucky. Brunson drawing the foul, getting the and one. He'll get a free throw to cut this thing down by 1. Blake Wesley, a little overly aggressive there defensively. But Brunson, man, shout out to Brunson. Brunson's the one that's slowly getting us back in this game with 8 points, 4 for 8 shooting, and now he has the free throw. I think I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna wait for the free throw to go up first before I hit this refresh button. And it's good. 4-point game now. I hit the refresh. And on the other side, the Spurs hit another bucket. So now the Knicks trail by 4 again. But Brunson with another alley-oop pass to Mitchell Robinson. We've been seeing Brunson and Hartenstein running the two-man game, the pick-and-roll game really well in recent nights. So it's good to see that also transfer over to him and Mitch, as we just saw right there off of the alley-oop pass. Yeah, those threes are killing us, Barbara. They're killing us. They're killing us 3 after 3. Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, Josh. So what's up, Josh? How you doing? Hope everybody in chat's good. Welcome to another play-by-play here on KnicksFanTV. Boy, CK2K, man. We having fun. Got me. Got hit. Mitchell Robinson on return. They feel great. Just got to work on a few things and just keep taking it day by day. I believe my defense is kind of there. I think I still got a little bit to work on for that, but the shot blocking is still there. So that's pretty good. Other than that, just get back and get better. Yeah, man. Work on that cardio. What I did love from that first game is we saw Mitchell Robinson go off the dribble 2 times. One of them counted. Other one got taken away from us and turned into an offensive foul. Bogdanovich in the game. Hartenstein checks back in. No fouls called. Hartenstein stopped the play thinking there was one, but he's not able to finish. Spurs rebound. Spurs now pushing the pace. Cedi Osman on the other time. Cedi Osman, however you say it. Keldon Johnson bullies his way to the basket and finishes. Like I said, comes to the Spurs and completely transforms his game. It's just so funny seeing him. Wembanyama gets cheered as he's going back to the bench. Deuce pulls, no good. Rebounded by Wesley. Wesley, one man to beat. Wesley to Cedi Osman. Osman with the finish. 31-23, the Knicks not seeming to be able to catch to really plant their foot into this game in the beginning moments. 2 minutes remain in the quarter, and the Knicks are still trailing. We've been trailing the entirety of the game thus far. The Spurs playing with some oomph, and we got to oomph them back. Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama. Spurs not missing at all, but I mean, if we're leaving them open, it's it's a little bit easier not to miss. Shout out to everybody in chat, man. Salute to the chat. Go Knicks. What's up, Demario? Hope you're good. Eric is not worried. Love that energy. Yeah, I don't think we should be worried yet, but get it together, New York. When I see Wemby, I think give this kid a sandwich. That's how a lot of people thought with KD too. Y'all remember that? KD was so uncomfortable to watch sometimes. His jump shot, it was and is so smooth. But I remember him rookie year and in Texas, he was just uncomfortable watching. That's how I feel Victor Wembanyama. I just be worried, bro. Man. It's definitely something about when a team sees that New York on the front of their jersey, that makes them just want to play a little bit harder, huh? I believe that. Ray said, nah, I'm worried. Bogey in the game, and the D is boo-boo. I mean, MB, I ain't going to put that on Bogdanovich because the D been trashed the entire start to this game. I can't really put that one all on Bogey. KD when he was a supersonic. Yeah, it was supersonic KD. Like, even a few years with OKC, he was uncomfortable to watch. And that's how I feel Victor Wembanyama. Like, talent is there, but man, like, it's hard to watch him without cringing and thinking every time he goes up and falls to be concerned, man. Oof. Missed there from DiVincenzo as he tries to overtake the record for himself. Keldon Johnson now finds an open three, and he gets another one. The Knicks are just giving up buckets the entirety of this first quarter. 34-23, back to a double-digit lead. Knicks need to start making their buckets to get back in it. What was Deuce doing there? Deuce bails himself up, and then again, almost getting another turnover. Bogdanovich has had enough of this, trying to find a spot, and the Knicks eventually finally turn it over. They didn't want that ball to begin with, and Blake Wesley makes the fast break layup. The Knicks were throwing that ball around, Deuce McBride and Bojan Bogdanovic, that entire possession. You could tell we didn't want the ball to begin with. Nobody looking to be aggressive. They're just trying to overpass. Dante, though, he decides to shoot, and he misses again. The quarter's almost up, but the Knicks don't look great to start off the game. Cedi Osman with the ball. Looking for Keldon Johnson, finds Keldon Johnson. This is getting ugly. Chet is bulking up. I'm sure Webby will as well. Yeah, I'm sure he will. They're just hot. They will not continue like this. Got to keep that attitude alive. That's how I feel too. Devin Vassell with the drive out to Cedi Osman. He misses the shot really badly. One man to beat. Hartenstein with the fast break dunk. Knicks trail by 11. 25 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Good eyes there by Dante DiVincenzo, by the way, on the fast break push. Spurs playing out their mind. Indeed. Tibbs running that small lineup from the start. This team has size. He's got to match up better. Never thought I'd say the game was over in the first against the Spurs, and we the one losing. Shaking my head. Wait, what? Oh, got it, guys. I think that's what you're saying. Our legs look a little shot right now. Think so? Think so? We do look a little lazy defensively. Spurs eliminated, so they got nothing to lose. Exactly. That's what I said. Never take these kind of teams lightly. They know the stories. They see everything we see. So if these teams get an opportunity to spoil some stories down the line, they'll take them. What else they playing for? You know what I mean? 25-38, Knicks trail by 13. Great give and go there from Bogdanovich and Brunson. Brunson drawing the one, but no, they're going to call it on the ground. They're so inconsistent with these fouls because as soon as there's contact, Brunson's going up for a shot. So technically that's a shooting foul, but they're not going to reward them with the points. They're going to have them inbound it with 5 seconds remaining. Brunson gets himself open. Fakes the DiVincenzo, faked me out. One man to beat. Has the fadeaway and hits it anyways. Jalen Brunson having himself a quarter. Absolutely scorching on that quarter. Proving me wrong. 11 points to start off the game. We see the KFTV shirt in the behind the bench. Somebody screenshot that so we can pull it up. But we got a black KFTV shirt right behind the bench. Shout out to them. I didn't see exactly who it was, but that's good to know. Right behind the bench too. Okay. Nice and loud. We see you. Shout out. Shout out. Playing scared a bit might get into the arena. Oh, playing scared a bat might get into the arena. Bro, I swear that they place those bats in there. I don't care what anyone says. The fact that the mascot always got a bat suit on ready to go right when it happens, yeah, right. They plant those bats, man. Gimmick. Dante taking bad shots. Move the ball. They said, we get you want the record, but we need you to move the ball. If you know, you know, right, listening party. For real, for real, for real. All right, Knicks are trailing by 11 here in this game against the San Antonio Spurs. Second quarter about to begin in a little bit. But before we get to that, I want to shout out everybody in the chat here on KnicksFanTV showing love. Appreciate y'all. Spurs coming back to earth. They will. Oh, they will. Their moment will come. But the Knicks also need to be ready for that when it does happen so we can start taking the lead back. Shane to say that we'd be in good shape down by 5 by the half against the Spurs. Jesus. I mean, there's still a chance we take the lead back in this quarter. I ain't going to act like the second quarter don't exist. You know what I mean? Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett. I don't want Bogey back even for contract reasons. Good God. If it was a player that don't fit. It's really unfortunate because that guy is an offensive weapon in the NBA. And, of course, the one spot he hasn't figured it out has to be our Knicks. Looked good last game, though, but, yeah, he's seemed a bit out of place since the trade. We can take the lead, please. Just got to turn up the defense, and they will fold. I told people not to sleep on the Spurs. You can never sleep on any of these non-playoff teams. You just can't. It's just not smart. Knicks will inbound the ball, and the Spurs starting off things in a full court press. They are playing against our Knicks right now to start things off. The Knicks moving the ball around to try and get a good shot. Deuce, in my opinion, just turned down an open jumper to pass it to a contested Bogdanovich. He pulls up the mid-ranger, cannot hit. And here come the numbers. Just like that, Cedi Osman with the layup finish over Bojan Bogdanovich. Things aren't looking good. Isaiah Hartenstein with the fake, and he gets blocked. Victor Wembanyama dribbling up the court Happy to see him back, but at the same time, Knicks fans probably are not, because right there, easy bucket over Precious Achiuwa. We're waiting for the Spurs to cool down, but it's not happening just yet. Now that they have ballooned their lead to 15, and the Knicks are just having a hard time getting a bucket in this game. The passes are just not good this entire half. Isaiah Hartenstein misses his normal gimme floater, rebounded by Wembanyama. 10:40 remains in the quarter. Wembanyama with a bunch of crosses, pulls up for three, barely skims the rim, and the Knicks give up another offensive board. Malachi Branham with the take. He gets hit and fouled. How did the Knicks give up that rebound? What in the world? Season's cooked. Let's take Seeker. Enough. That is gross. Some candies here. Shake Milton getting early minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Christmas. Shake Milton getting early minutes. Tom Thibodeau. The trust of Shake Milton. Oh, I'm so excited. You don't know. Shake Milton is my guy. Shake Milton Hive over here. Applications at the door. Sign up now before it's too late. But I'm so hyped to see Shake Milton get on the court and in meaningful minutes now. This is his first game as a Knick playing meaningful minutes. Finding Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the pump fake, pulls back, and this one goes down for bogey. 31-49, 29-45 now, after the Spurs with the easiest fast break that they'll ever see. They're trying to put pressure on Shake. Shake able to control it. The Knicks, look at the Spurs defensively. This looks like some playoff team defense. But if you know the Spurs, they are already out of playoff contention. But the way they're playing the Knicks right now, you would think that they're fighting for a seed. Another miss from the Knicks. Wembanyama has Precious Achiuwa on his back, but instead of going for it, look at the ball move around. It ends up in the hands of an open Keldon Johnson. Luckily, he misses it. Rebounded by Shake. Shake now running the point guard position. Good move. Good pull. Almost gets the finish at the free throw. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Not looking good. This is what I get. The defense by the Knicks is non-existent. The defense by the Knicks is non-existent. Oh my, Jay Cargill seeking. Yo, get to no spoilers. Bogdanovich pulling for three, no good. Oh, the Knicks right now look like they are taking the night off. Wembanyama putting the moves on Bogdanovich, finds a wide open Malachi, and he hits the three. Bogdanovich tries to fall on the ball. Wembanyama collects it and gets the assist. A lot of contact on that defense right there, though. But the Knicks trail now by 21 points. 21. Greg Popovich is out here coaching up a masterclass, because this Spurs team does not look like a lottery pick choosing San Antonio Spurs with how they're playing tonight. Lord have mercy. And B said this is a joke, bro. He's like, all right, we get it. This is hilarious. Can we get back on track, please? Or what's going on here? Yo, they letting a 7'10" crossover. What do you mean letting? What do you mean letting? He just got that ability. Hey, what's up, Chuck D? I see you. JV left. Can you imagine Pacers, Orlando, and Cleveland fans right now seeing this? I don't want to imagine it. But you know what I can imagine? When they see the score get closer and closer and closer, and then we end up winning the game still. I mean, luckily for us, Orlando is struggling with the Clippers. That game is about to go in the fourth quarter as Los Angeles holds on to a 6-point lead, but Cleveland, Philadelphia, that game is staying close. 2-point lead for the Cavaliers at halftime, 57-55. Knicks need to get their act together. Luckily, man, in today's NBA, I think that's what Chuck was trying to get at. It's not that hard to get back into games, especially against these lower level teams. But the Knicks got to play like they care. Brunson's not on the floor, and now everybody forgot how to basketball. I think Victor is way bigger than Porzingis. Yes, he is. In shock, so are the Knicks on defense. Yeah, terrible on defense. Look terrible. Boyan is horrible. His defense got to be worse than Fournier. Not possible. Just turn on the game. What if it's going on? The Spurs can't miss. The Spurs can't miss, and the Knicks can't buy a bucket. Please, no more Boyan, no more. I mean, the defense was terrible before Bogdanovich came on the floor. I know y'all need a scapegoat, but everybody been playing like butt defensively before he was on the floor. He just not helping. How is Wemby so athletic at 7'5"? Not fair. Yeah, sometimes the big man upstairs works in mysterious ways, you know? Yeah. The 500th show is going to be a reality reminder for all of us. Wow, down by 21. Yep. But again, man, leads are fickle in the NBA today. So, you know, it is very frustrating. But again, you know what I mean? A lot of basketball yet to be played. So much time left in the second quarter. This is a game of runs. All it takes is the Knicks to get back on track, and we see what happens. Brunson checks in. Brunson immediately pulls from the three. No good again. Jones pushing the pace. Finds Malachi Brandon again. He's moving over. The ball moves up in the hands of Wembanyama. They're using Wembanyama pretty well tonight. Cedi Osman gets blocked and rebounded by Shake. Shake finding Brunson. Brunson over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich pulling for three. Just a little over. But look at the fight from Shake Milton, but it's out of bounds as it was tipped. Good decision there from Shake to not get overly aggressive. I'm telling you, man, when Shake Milton gets his legs, if he gets more minutes, Shake Milton gives me the vibes of one of those guys that Tibbs would just play way too many damn minutes. Great move. Great finish from Shake Milton. Right on cue. Good patience there from Jalen Brunson and great use of the cut there from Shake Milton, using of the paint. Bogdanovich there finally getting a stop and the rebound from the Knicks. Knicks now slowly chipping away. Good pass to Precious. Precious had a hard time holding in, but still able to get the shot off. Now it's a 17-point lead. We got the Spurs questioning themselves a little bit. Timeout is called. Great little run here from the New York Knicks, forcing the timeout. Look at Jalen Brunson got his quick heat check, didn't fall, and since then was moving the ball. Found Milton on the cut, excuse me, and then on that last play found a wide open Precious Achiuwa on the bottom right block. Brunson doing point guard things. Much better little possession there, but you knew the Spurs were going to try and stop it with their timeout, and they called just that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is KnicksFanTV, and we're brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy, where you can download the UnderDog Fantasy app on anywhere you get your apps, whether it's the Google Store like myself on Android phone or the Apple Store, where you can get the app and you can join in on all the fun if it is legal in your state. And with UnderDog Fantasy, you use promo code KFTV and you can get your first deposit of up to $100 matched. Yeah, you deposit $50, UnderDog got you back. Give you 50 of their own. Boom, 100. It's really nice. Don't sleep on that deal. They've been our sponsor all season long. They've been taking care of us, and hopefully they can take care of you. UnderDog Fantasy. We're going to pay attention to my picks a little bit later on. I don't feel good. I think I already took one L because of Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama, getting that one injury. in the first quarter, so we didn't see much of him in the quarter, and I had him getting more than 4 points in the first quarter, and he was on track to do it, but then went out with the injury. We cut it in half by halftime. We'll be all right. Bro, we can still be up by double digits, and I'm telling you, I'm not worried. Shake got to keep his hand over the ball. Think so? I'm okay with Shake's handle. I'm okay with Shake's handle. In today's NBA, I don't think that's really as much of a concern. I mean, I know with Knicks, we get those dumb calls, but you know, I'm okay with it. What I like about Shake is his intensity offensively. And you know, I sometimes he can be a little too passive, but other times that I'm telling you, when he gets the shot off, that shot is pure. And we saw the nice take to the paint, to the rim, left side too. Shake Milton got a little bit of a bag, man. You know, he didn't play for no scrubs. He was over there playing good minutes with Doc Rivers and the Philadelphia 76ers when they were, you know, making their run. So, you know, Shake Milton has done a good job climbing to where he's at in the league today. I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan of Shake Milton. That, like I said, you know, Clyde has his Ish Smith. I have my Shake Milton. I'm happy he's in the Knicks uniform, and he's getting minutes tonight, meaningful minutes, as the Knicks try to cut back into this lead. We trail now by 17. Wembanyama loses the ball out of bounds. They're gonna call the foul on Hartenstein. Wembanyama, the rookie, getting the superstar calls. Wow. I mean, there was a little bit of contact, but that was just an arid pass. And yeah, Hartenstein is forced to go to the bench after that because that is his third foul of the night. That's a questionable one, if I do say so myself, but here we are. Mitchell Robinson, second game back, having to guard the rookie sensation in Wembanyama as he dunks from the free throw line. Not really, but it looked like it. Might as well have been. Back down to a 19-point game. Brunson, a lot of contact, gets the foul. Shake over Burks all day, every day. I'm here for it. See, don't tell CP though. Don't tell CP. Don't tell CP. That dunk was so fast. Right. He looks like everything he does looks like a 2K glitch, bro. Everything he does. Ball's moving around here. Brunson trying to get something going. Brunson into the foul, and he's going to get free throws. Brunson, who a lot of fans and a lot of opposing fans, not Knicks fans, but NBA fans, were starting to call out Brunson, saying that he's a foul baiter. But if you look at the amount of foul shots he had in the last 3 or 4 games, Brunson didn't really get to the line as much as those casual fans may have thought. Brunson, though he makes the right move, he doesn't get those superstar calls. And, you know, it's really unfortunate because he's doing the right thing. I mean, if other players are able to manipulate the game, when Brunson's getting slight contact, he should at least get the foul call. And it feels like Brunson was not getting that luxury in the last few games. But here tonight, he gets the foul call, able to cut the game to 18, possibly back to 17 if he makes this one. And he does. Brunson going to the line. I think that's his second time tonight, right? Yeah, Brunson with 3 total free throws tonight, all of which have gone in. But yeah, man, that's an aspect of his game that I feel like we don't get to see enough because the referees just don't call it. And speaking of referees calling, they're calling everything Victor Wembanyama's way. Mitchell Robinson forced into a foul right there. That's going to be that's his first. That's his first. Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. They kill him on every drive, and he always got a black eye. Right, he always got a black eye. And then you look at the stat line, and he went like 3 for 6 from the free throw line, 2 for 4, 3 for 4, 4 for 4, 3 for 3. Like the math don't math, man. The math don't math. Everything is a foul. His arms are too long. I mean, it's true, right? It's just unfortunate. They need to have a new Wembanyama rule. Flails are automatically not free throws. Wembanyama already on his way to a double-double, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Brunson turns down the open 3 to try and get something around the paint, but Sohan doing a good job staying in front of him Screen set there from Hart. Interesting new lineup of Brunson, Hart, Milton, Bogdanovich, and Mitch. Mitch is fighting for his life. Just barely gets the pass out. Brunson now trying to put the move on Keldon. Does float game and good. The Knicks are doing whatever they can. Brunson now hobbling a little bit. He grabs a lot of things. I'm not sure if it was his hand or if his leg. I don't know what he's grabbing on there. But Brunson is going to fight through it. But look, the Knicks are doing everything they can offensively, but they have no options defensively. Luckily, Wembanyama misses that one, rebounded by Shake. Here comes Brunson, screen set. Brunson with the pull. Brunson with another finish. So whatever was hurting them seems to not be hurting them that much as the Knicks cut the lead down now to 15. Deuce is, for all whatever reason, he's getting a longer extended rest tonight. I mean, Shake Milton, again, another big play from Shake Milton. Shake Milton's play has been able to give Deuce McBride a bit of a rest. Bojan Bogdanovich getting the fast break opportunity. But look at Shake. Shake putting in some great minutes. I said this. Pull the clip up. I told you, Tibbs, that Shake Milton would be a guy that you would like. Gets the steal there, starts the fast break, and gets Bojan going. Get him minutes. 3 rebounds already. Man, look. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm gonna be more annoying than CP. Don't you dare let Shake Milton get steady rotation minutes, bro. I'm gonna be so annoying. Hey, yo, big pause. Josh Hart is. Oh yeah, that's right. We supposed to say I ain't doing it. I can't do it. It's already happening. I hope so, Ari. I hope this ain't no smoke screen. Remember, we got some players out, Burks included. I don't know if I ultimately believe that Tibbs is going to go with Shake over Burks just yet, even though one of them does have some playoff experience and the other one not. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like Shake Milton young, but he ain't no scrub. He been in there, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Hey, we ain't calling it no Shake Shack Hive. Hold on. Put some respect on him, brother. Put some respect on him. Look at Brunson and Shake already getting some 2 minutes. Oh, man. Yo, my heart is so happy, bro. You don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I'm loving this, bro. I'm loving this. 41-54. Knicks slowly cutting into the lead here, that the deficit that they put themselves into. And the Spurs, though, this is the league's worst three-point shooting team. Look it up. But tonight, the Spurs are lighting the Knicks up. 53% from the three-point line as a team. And the Knicks are trying their best to stay in this one. They responded to everything the Spurs threw at them, mainly Brunson. Brunson single-handedly about to destroy my underdog fantasy because I did not think we were going to need a big Brunson night, but here we are. The Knicks playing sluggish, and Brunson is keeping us alive. 57-43. Almost on there. Oh, Zach Collins loses the handle, but they're going to call the foul. No one's fighting, so maybe I didn't see it. But to me, it looked like Collins just lost the handle there, but Mitchell Robinson got a piece of his arm, and now Collins goes to the line for 2. I remember everybody thought that Zach Collins was going to be this next big thing at the center. Funny. I said it earlier. Shake him up. Good minutes there from Shake Milton as we see the remainder of the starters check in, plus Precious Achiuwa. Precious Achiuwa probably playing some center minutes due to the fatigue of Mitchell Robinson. Oh, and fouls. I think he has 2 fouls now, so let me take that back. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson Mitchell only has the 1 foul. But Hartenstein with 3 fouls. Luckily, though, Collins splits the free throws. Knicks get the ball. It's a 15-point game. Knicks really would like to get this thing down to single digits before the beginning of the third or beginning of halftime. Brunson is doing everything he can to do that, but misses that mid-range jumper. Keldon Johnson gets the rebound. Now he's pushing the pace. Johnson trying to make some offense. Devin Vassell pulls, and he hits. The Spurs are just reinvented in this game, making shots they're not accustomed to making. Hart now with the drive and the alley-oop to Precious Achiuwa, who's off of a game where he had one of the craziest posters, probably the best poster of his career. 45-61, 3:35 remains. Collins pulling from three. If that had gone in, I would have called it a night. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Zach Collins, who I know has the ability to do it, but if he had hit that three right there, that would have been the end of the play-by-play. Y'all would have just been listening to air. I would not have spoken anymore. That would have been my broadcast. CK Shake greater than CP Burks. Start the narrative. Start the narrative. CK Shake, baby. Oh, man. Stop fouling. Damn, I agree. Look at Bojan Bogdanovic got himself a little commercial love. What in the world? They got him on the promo for the Knicks Thunder game. Where was the foul? I've been saying that the entire game outside of the ones that Wembanyama been flailing around. Facts, K-Dot, I saw that. But speaking of Brunson with another easy left. Brunson's the only one playing right now. Jalen Brunson's the only one that showed up to work today. Everyone else looks sluggish, behind, like they had too much of that Texas barbecue. We're giving away too many open jumpers. Luckily, that one not able to go down. But the Knicks just look sluggish except for Brunson. Great pass there. Precious Achiuwa says, CK, shut up. I'm not sluggish. I'm here to play. Great find and great dunk. The Knicks trying to get this one to single digits. And now the Knicks looking like the typical Knicks, except for that part where they gave up the offensive board. But the Knicks now are getting to the three-point shooters on time, and they forced that miss there. Now here comes the break. Hart takes and finishes over Devin Vassell. 12-point game. Here we go. The Knicks took it personal when I said that they were sluggish. They didn't like that. The minute I said that, they woke up, and here we are, 12-point game. The San Antonio Spurs, though they've had themselves a good start, this is not their game. To expect the Spurs to do this all 48, I'm just not buying it. And right now, the Knicks cut this down to 12. If we can get down to 5, 4, even a 0, the Knicks will be in good shape for the second half. The Spurs still need to shoot this well for a whole half, meaning that the Knicks have to play bad defense for another half. And I'm not expecting that. No way that's going to happen. Get it under 10 before half and we good. I don't expect the Spurs to have another half of basketball like this. I don't. Knicks just got to get more aggressive, wake up, and play their game, man. Don't stop the rock. Amen. Keep moving that thing. We finally look like the Knicks, right? Get under the right. Shaking my head. Hart has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in the NBA. Okay, slow down. I do believe, and here's where I do agree with you, Base. My beef with Josh Hart is I feel like he doesn't attack the rim enough because I feel like he's a better finisher around the rim than he gives himself credit for. That I do co-sign. I'm not saying he's one of the best in the league. You know, there's a lot of great finishers in the NBA. But I hear what you're saying. I get the point you are trying to make, Base. I know what you're saying. 2:25 remains in the half. Knicks cut the lead down to 12 as they try to bring it down to single digits. Precious Achiuwa now getting his turn at Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with a nice pass to Sohan. Seemed like he rolled his ankle a little bit, but he's trying to walk it off. 14-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Precious moving things around. Ends up in the hands of Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson going to drive. Brunson with the handoff. Unfortunately, not the best pass, so he can't do anything with it. Back in the hands of Brunson. Brunson pulls for three. No good. Rebounded by Deuce. Gives him the second chance. Dante DiVincenzo takes the Knicks 3-point record and puts them down by 11. Congratulations to Dante DiVincenzo for being the sole holder of the single season 3-point franchise record for the New York Knicks, and there's tons of games left, so he's only going to keep climbing. But the Knicks, they do not allow him to celebrate as they give up a 3 on the next possession. Back to a 14-point deficit. 1:15 remaining in the half. Brunson being picked up by Sochan. Brunson looking around. Sochan playing good defense on him. Brunson forced to pass out to Hart. Hart with the fake. Hart with the dish. Oh, Hart with the shot, excuse me. A little short. Rebounded by Jones. Jones finds Keldon. Keldon finds the rim, but also gets a foul on the way. Keldon Johnson going to the line for 2 off of the foul from Jalen Brunson. Can't even celebrate Donte DiVincenzo's record because they gave up a 3 the very next play. Come on, man. These Spurs can't miss right now. They can't. But we also leaving them open. We not making it hard for them. What's up with the corner 3? Damn, right. Giving up many. Y'all see Tibbs' face after Donte beat the record? Tibbs could give a whole damn less, bro. He don't care. He's like, you did what? What's the score? The score is 70-54. Get back on defense. That's what Tibbs saying. 70-54, Knicks down by 16. Risky pass by Hart and a turnover forced. Looks like there's a lot of contact from San Antonio, but the refs electing to give that ball to him. Tibbs looking at his guys to see if he should challenge. Guys give him the no, so there will be no challenge. 54-70. So much for cutting this thing to single digits because there's 45 seconds remaining in the half, and the Spurs have the ball. Alley-oop and finish from Victor Wembanyama. 72-54, 18-point deficit. All that work by the Knicks just for them to give it up again. And we're going to see another foolish turnover. What was that call? What did Precious Achiuwa do? He did something. Oh, no. He didn't. Okay, got it. I was like, wait, what happened? They're not counting the inbound because he had to pass it to the ref, I guess. I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing. Jalen Brunson wanted to go for the 2-for-1, but decides to dribble it out and reset. Brunson with the drive. Brunson finding Hart wide open, and he hits it. With Josh Hart in the 3 ball, it's either really good or, oh boy, that one was a really good one. 57-72. Knicks trail by 15 points. Wembanyama palming the ball. One man to beat, and it's Precious Achiuwa. Wembanyama mixing them up like a guard. She pulls up and hits the 3, but the foul came before the shot. The fact that Wembanyama still made that, though, just to let you know I can do that, is crazy to me, bro. That's insane to me. Like, he's like, I know it don't count, but you know I was going to hit you with this fadeaway 3. I'll take the free throws, though. Is Wembanyama. The minute the Spurs point giving, you ain't got to take it away. The minute the Spurs start handing him the ball more consistently and they start giving the ball and realize I just got to feed this guy the ball, that's when the league's over. That's why Popovich ain't retiring anytime soon, bro. Popovich got a window. Get this team some veterans, weed out some of the young guys that just don't make sense for this team. And the Spurs going to be right in the conversation thanks to this kid. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Popovich ain't going nowhere no time soon. That man trying to get some more rings and then bounce. 57-74, 5 seconds remain in the half. Brunson trying to shake and bake, finds a fadeaway jumper, no good. And that is the atrocious half of basketball by your New York Knicks. 57-73. Where to begin on these stats in the half? The only players that came to play are the 2 Villanova boys in Jalen Brunson and Donte DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, we saw, congratulations to him, surpassed Fournier for the most threes in a single season for the Knicks. But at what cost? DiVincenzo has the team's worst plus minus, a minus 23 out there. His percentages look great. 67 from the field, 60 from three, 11 points. But the plus minus is ugly. What else is ugly is the fact that Hartenstein in 10 minutes already has 3 fouls and not 1 rebound. Hartenstein has been absolutely snatched, not taken out of. He has been snatched out of his game. And with 2 points and no boards with 3 fouls off of 1 for 5 shooting, needless to say, that is not a typical Isaiah Hartenstein night. Deuce McBride as well, coming off of a career best game. He only has 2 points tonight. Mitchell Robinson playing solid off the bench, 4.6 rebounds, but he had some defensive errors against Victor Wembanyama. Bojan Bogdanovic and Shake Milton giving us some solid minutes. Bogdanovic looking a little rusty. Not rusty, I don't say rusty. Looking a little raggedy is the word I was looking for defensively. But we saw him get some offense going before he was finally taken out. And Shake Milton gave us some good defensive stops as well as rebounding at the guard position. He's up there with Hart, tied for 3 rebounds. But not much else to talk about other than Jalen Brunson. I mean, we talked about everyone else. Brunson with already 17 shots in the half, but that's because nobody else, A, can get a shot, or B, is getting open and available for a shot. Brunson, it went 9 for 17 in that first half, 53% from the field. But here's the kicker. He ain't make 1 3. He's 0 for 4 from 3. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Brunson keeping us afloat in this game, but is it enough as the Knicks trail by 17? On the other side of things, we see a more spread attack. Keldon Johnson off the bench with 16 points. Went to the free throw line 6 times, 4 for 6 from the field. Devin Vassell started off the game shooting lights out, slowed down a little bit, but he has 10 points of his own. And Victor Wembanyama, who missed an entire first quarter. I mean, he played a little bit of the beginning, but after the injury, he missed the majority of the first quarter, and he is the second leading scorer with 14 points, 6 assists, and 8 rebounds. We got to put Wembanyama on triple-double alert. Not a good look so far for our New York Knicks. But I'll tell you what, man, call me crazy. I'm not completely sold that this one's over yet. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I don't know if I can trust that the Spurs are going to give you another half of basketball like that. They shot 60% from the field and 50 from 3. Are we going to expect more of that? While the Knicks, who are not typically the best three-point shooting team, at 31% in this game, 51 from the field, I don't expect the Knicks defense to stay as sluggish as it was in that first half. I expect a little bit more effort coming from the Knicks defensively here in this second half. Maybe I'm overhyping. Maybe I'm overbelieving. Maybe I'm too optimistic on it. But right now, I refuse to believe that the Knicks are going to come out just as flat as they started out this game. And I also refuse to believe that the Spurs are going to shoot as lights out in the second half as they did in the first. But only time will tell. You know what else time will tell? If I'm ever going to do well on Underdog Fantasy here on KnicksFanTV, because I have another Underdog Fantasy pick'em for you guys here, and it's already off to a terrible start yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, KnicksFanTV is brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy, where they will match your first deposit of up to $100 instantly. My Underdog Fantasy not looking great. I chose the lower on Brunson at 28.5, where he's definitely going to pass that. Brunson is going for 30 plus, maybe 40 points tonight. I only went lower because I thought that this was going to be one of those games where we weren't going to need him. I just did. I just thought that this was going to be one of those games where outside of Wembanyama, the Spurs were going to throw up a bunch of junk and the Knicks were going to have another rounded effort from everybody. But nope, quite the opposite. The Knicks are asleep and Brunson is the only one carrying the team. So I'm going to take an L on that. Right now I'm good, but I'm going to take the L on that lower. I took the L on the Wembanyama higher because I thought he was going to get 4 points in the first quarter, which he was on track to do. But the injury happened, and he only had 2 in the first, so I'm already looking terrible. Keldon Johnson, I think he already has a 3. I take it back. He has 2, So that's 3. I'm 0-3 already. And Bogdanovich is 0 for 2 from the three-point line. I need him to hit 2. Not looking good for me, man. But it will be, I guarantee you, though, even though my play-by-play record is great, the UnderDog fantasy record is not that great, but I guarantee you will be better than I. Download UnderDog Fantasy. Use promo code KFTV. Get your first deposit of up to $100 matched instantly using that promo code. Don't sleep, y'all. Let me see what the chat's saying, man. How are we feeling? Is it doom and gloom in the chat? Are we giving up hope? Is it over? CK, give it up. I don't care what CK Milton's out there doing, man, or CK Shake's out there doing, man. We losing. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? I like Ari's energy. Ari from Taiwan saying time to put in work. Amen. Amen. Hate to say it, but I called this game. I knew it after all this talk about guaranteed win, shaking my head. Look, I will never call a game a guaranteed game. Never. Never. There's a reason why I still ran my play-by-play over on my channel on what were supposed to be off nights, because I don't take those lightly, bro. The Knicks are, even as great as we are this season, I don't feel like the Knicks have ever earned the right to call a game an off night, because the Knicks love to make games that should not be interesting. I don't care how good we are or ever will be. That is just something we've always done. So I will never call a game an off night. And tonight, if you are the one that thought that, this is definitely a reason why you shouldn't. Because the Spurs, who are not a good three-point shooting team, shooting lights out tonight. Can't make that stuff up, bro. Cannot make that stuff up, man. Can't make that stuff up. Magic and Clippers tied 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's look at the other scores. About 34 seconds left. The Clippers holding on to a 1-point lead. Actually, let me move my TV over to that. I want to check and see the end of that game. 34 seconds remaining in that. And I can't watch it because I forgot it's an LA game. All right. So, yeah, I can. I'm about to say Clippers I can watch. I can't watch Laker games. So we're going to watch the remaining minutes of that. Also in the third quarter, Philadelphia fighting back with Cleveland. 79-78 total is the score right there. But yeah, let me check in with this Clippers game as there's 34 seconds remaining. It's lit right now in Orlando. I gotta say, Orlando having fun this year, man. Shout out to Orlando. As much as I trolled with my video, that song be popping, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. If we see them in the playoffs somehow, some way, that ain't gonna be the last Orlando Magic joint I drop. They're my picks. We talked about them earlier, but there go my picks that I talked about. Yes, TK gonna go straight. I'm gonna go 0 for 5. I already know I am. I'm going 0 for 5. I'm going 0 for 5. Everything I think I know, I get humbled on these play-by-plays. Every time. Everything I thought I know. Victor Wembanyama was on his way to get more than 4 points. I don't care what anyone says. He got hurt. How was I supposed to see that coming? Keldon Johnson, again, worst three-point shooting team in the league. 2 threes out of Keldon Johnson. I did not see that coming. He'll probably give you 1. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Bojan Bogdanovich, that one was probably a bit of a reach, even though 2 threes for me, I think he can do. 0 for 2 so far. Hart is the only one I could depend on, but even he's not off to a good start for the dog. It's just, it is what it is. I'm gonna take my L. Y'all could do better than me. Here we are, final 30 seconds. Right now, I'm tuning into the Clippers Magic game, and Paulo Banchero turns over the ball. Clippers get the ball. Clippers holding on to a 1-point lead. They're playing aggressive defense. They don't force a turnover. It's out of bounds on the Magic. Clippers are going to inbound. Yo, Nike trash, by the way. For the fact that Nike did not continue Paul George's deal. Paul George had probably some of the best Nike shoes that were not Kobe's or Kyrie's. And I hate that his shoe line is done. I don't know. Sorry, I saw Paul George and it made me think of that. So I just wanted to comment on it. And this has been CK's nonsense thoughts of the night. Jamal Mosley, man, the reason behind the Orlando Magic's resurgence. Looking mad. The Clippers just need 1 bucket here to secure the lead with 17 seconds left in the game. They're up by 1. Jonathan Isaac guarding up on Paul George. George looking to get the final shot over Isaac. He drives past him, pulls up for a fadeaway, and hits the clutch bucket over Isaac. 3-point lead for the Clippers. 5 seconds remain. the Clippers might be able to lock this one away, helping out the Knicks in case of any kind of misfortune that may or may not happen tonight. The Clippers trying to help us out a little bit. 100-97, timeout by the Magic. They have 5 seconds to get a shot up. Magic fans are praying in the stands. If you're just tuning in and you're like, yo, I came for a Knicks play-by-play, why am I hearing this guy talk about the Magic game? Well, our New York Knicks are sitting in the 3rd seed, and the Orlando Magic also have a chance at the 3rd seed if they continue to play the way they played. So we're hoping to see them lose tonight, and the Clippers are holding on to a 3-point lead on them. So we're watching the end of this game right now. Alex Sorshol, yeah, that's why Alec Burks is out. So yeah, that's why you're getting a little bit of extra coverage from CK. Yeah, you guys getting a little bit of extra right now while we're in halftime for Knicks Spurs. Again, I got my eyes on the Cavaliers Philly game. That one is close as the Cavaliers are not pulling away, but they got themselves a 3-point lead with 52 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Still a whole quarter there. Philadelphia, I'm gonna look at the stats on that one here in a second. But I want to make sure the Clippers secure this dub before we move on. Gotta make sure. Chat over here talking about Burks, saying that it's time to throw him in the trunk because Shake Milton is here. Fudge Orlando. Yeah, get him out of here, bro. Whoa, Orlando Magic sucks. Orlando Magic sucks. Franz Wagner with the turnaround 3, no good, but it was tipped out of bounds by Paul George. 1.4 remaining in the game. The Magic have one more opportunity. 3-point game. Franz Wagner got a good shot. He just did not hit it. But the Magic are going to get another opportunity for a bucket here. They just need a 3. But can they get a good one? Franz Wagner open again. He pulls and misses it, and the Clippers secure the win. So that's one down for us to pay attention to today. So shout out to the Clippers having our back tonight. Magic suffering that loss to what is going on in San Antonio. What were y'all? So while I was talking about that, were y'all sitting here watching these kids doing dribbling drills in San Antonio as the halftime show? I'm sorry, was this the halftime festivities in San Antonio where kids doing basketball drills? Again, like I said, every city just has interesting ways to celebrate during halftime. That is a new one for me. I've never seen a basketball mini camp as a halftime show. That's new, but it is what it is. Anyways, shout out to the Clippers for having our back, getting that dub against the Magic. We'll check the standings here in a second, but we're also now paying close attention to Philly and Cleveland. And speaking of which, Philly snagged the lead back at the end of the 3rd quarter, 87-85. So that one's going to stay close. So keep an eye on that game for me. Looking at the standings, and the Magic now fall 2 games. Sorry, they fall 1, 2. Yeah, they fall 2 games, fully 2 games behind the Knicks now in the 5th seed. The Cavaliers lose tonight and the Knicks lose tonight. Then we'll still have that 0.5 win over them or game over them. But if we lose and they win, they will leapfrog us again for the 3rd seed, them being the Cavaliers. So worst case scenario or best case scenario, worst case scenario, if the Knicks do end up floundering this game, which I don't think they will, I think we will see a better second half. But if they do flounder this game, hopefully Philadelphia has our back. Yep, you heard me say it. I'm here rooting for the Philadelphia 76ers. You heard it. Clip it. It's real. CK, we on MSG. What you watching? Okay, good. I'm on League Pass, bro. I'm on League Pass. So MSG ain't got that. So you ain't got. Okay. So I have the League Pass experience where I get to see all the ambiance of the game and stuff like that. And I made a fun hobby of paying attention to what these halftime shows and, timeout events be, what they are in other cities. And I got to say, San Antonio taking the lead right now by having a whole, you know what I mean? Like, that was different. Yo, Chuck D said San Antonio is different. CK, I'm learning. I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that. Like they said they sent out emails to all these families saying like, do you want to sign your kid up for a basketball training camp? And then in the fine print, by the way, it's gonna happen during the halftime game of the Spurs Knicks game next Friday. Like that was a different type of, like, imagine being at that game and you're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to watch Red Panda tonight. You know, she's really good at, you know, balancing stuff on her. What's going on down there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not what I expect for halftime entertainment. But you know, it is what it is, bro. You know, shout out to San Antonio. They're winning. They can do whatever they want. What do I know? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We having fun for another play-by-play here on Knicks Fan TV. It's your boy CK2K. If you haven't already, go check out my channel. Subscribe over there. We drop in that NBA content with all the Knicks updates. Also, we do play-by-plays over there. So if you don't see me over here doing a play-by-play more times than not, except for this Sunday, you will catch me on my channel doing play-by-plays as well. We here. I watch League Pass 2 halftime shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them be interesting, bro. Some of them be interesting. Also, did we get a snapshot? I might have missed it in the chat. Did we get a snapshot of the guy with the Knicks Fan TV merch right behind the bench? I'm assuming we're going to get it. And if we don't see it now, we'll definitely see it by post-game or during the post-game show, I'm sure. But shout out to him. If we know him, I didn't get a glimpse of the face. I just saw the Knicks Fan TV merch right behind the Knicks bench. We might know who it is. Might be, you know, somebody we hear from regularly. I don't know. I didn't get to see. But the game is back on. Deuce McBride instantly to Isaiah Hartenstein, who I said earlier hasn't been able to put his fingerprint on this game due to the fouls. But I expect the Knicks to be more active in this second half. 59-74, 15-point lead for the Spurs. Can the Spurs continue their hard shot shooting? So far, no. 0 for 1 for 3. And now the Knicks, they don't get to take possessions off, and they won't. Back-to-back buckets. And just like that, the Knicks cut it down to 13. Like I said, man, this is a game of runs. The NBA is not like how it used to be. No lead is safe when it's too early into a game. And just like that, the Knicks are fighting for their lives. And Victor Wembanyama gets multiple opportunities, misses them all. DiVincenzo, if he hit that three, that would have been a wrap. Wembanyama with a nice save, and here come the Spurs. 13-point lead for the Spurs. Julian Champagny with the drive, no good. And the Spurs starting off the half, not shooting well. Brunson had an open three and elected not to go for it. Now he's trying to put the moves on Trey Jones. Instead, a risky pass to Josh Hart. Hart over to Deuce. Deuce pulls the three from the same spot, but Deuce hits it. And it's a 10-point game now. Fans aren't even back in the seats. The kids that are out there doing the halftime show aren't even back with their parents yet. And the Knicks are already cutting into the lead. 10 minutes remain. The Knicks almost get a turnover. Wembanyama forced to throw it to the corner. And they miss again. The Spurs have started off the half not hitting a shot yet. The Knicks up by 10. 64-74, 9:47 remaining. Brunson put in the feet work to use. And Hartenstein with the pass. Another finish for the Knicks. 8-point deficit. I told you guys before the half, I don't expect this team to play the same way in the second half. The Spurs played outside of themselves in that first half. They have to do that for another half because the Knicks were going to come out a different type of animal. And we're seeing that right now. Spurs, an 0 for 0% to start off the quarter, while the Knicks go on a tear and cut the lead to 8, 66-74. Never count those Knicks out, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this stream, notification bell so you don't miss no updates over here. We having a good time tonight, man. Let's get this dub on the Good Friday. Halftime means churros, and are the churros fire in San Antonio? I heard food in San Antonio is nice. You know, golly, Portland. Sorry, I just looked up. Portland getting smacked. 47-92. Jeez. Anyways, yo, churros sound good though. Hold on. I kid you not, Mambo. It's an eating town. Oh man. So Chuck, when Chuck be saying that it's not a meme, he be serious. I had to walk my dog amidst the whole comeback. No, man, a banana. Yeah, it was Knicks on a tear. Knicks are on a tear. Energy indeed, point given. Energy indeed. Single digit game. We can do this. Yep. Spurs took over a town previously known for the military and the Alamo. Got it. All the door handles in San Antonio locker rooms have the Spurs logo. So yeah. Wasn't Chuck always talking about that? Yeah, that too. That part too. Yeah, that part too. That part too. Now he always be saying that the food is great in San Antonio, which then leads to that second part that he always brings up about the ladies in San Antonio. Cavs up 1 with 9 minutes left. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, what I see the Cavs are up by 4 with about 8:40 left. We'll check in on that one when we get closer to the end of that game, but we need Philadelphia to get it back together. Look at Brunson's stat line, and I'm an idiot enough to think that he was going to get under 28.5. It is what it is, bro. Cleveland is so soft. But Philadelphia is softer. They don't know how to function without Embiid, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Call me crazy, call me disrespect, but it's hard to have your number one be someone that's always out so many games, bro. I don't know. Victor Wembanyama meeting the real Isaiah Hartenstein. He said, you had that first quarter with your little whack fouls, but you're gonna find out how I am. Aggressively forcing the jump ball. Now, we know how this one might go because, one is, well, Wembanyama, and the other one is Hartenstein, who typically I would take Hartenstein over a lot of people in the jump ball. But this case is a little tough. Food is special in San Antonio, SUVs, pickup trucks. Oh, my God. Now you made me want to go try to San Antonio just to get some grub, bro. Oh, he shut me up. Hartenstein won it, and nobody was ready for it, so it's going to be Spurs ball. 66-74. Man, Wembanyama, like when you get a close look on his face, he really looks as young as he is, bro. Man, he's gonna be such a scary player if he stays healthy. I think he will. But golly, Wembanyama with the drive finds the open Champagny in the corner. He misses again, and the Spurs continue the cold streak. But Victor Wembanyama, he does his best, and he breaks the cold spell for the San Antonio Spurs, giving them their first bucket of the second half. 10-point game, 66-76. 9 minutes remain in the third quarter. Brunson finds himself wide open and hits the three. He said, I raise you, you're open too. Oh, almost gets the steal. Wembanyama guarded by Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein staying in front of Wembanyama. Right now, Hartenstein is just out muscling the rookie, and that's his way of keeping the ball out of his hands and forcing the others to do their best. Devin Vassell with the wild take, but Julian Champagny with the crazy putback laying there. I'm committing to Champagny, bro. Like I said, I don't know if it's right or wrong. I heard the Summer League guy call him that. I'm sticking to it. A big three given up by the Knicks there, 81-71. The Knicks are doing that back and forth thing again. That's the Spurs' first three of the second half. Brunson fighting, gets his own rebound and puts it right back up. Once again, an 8-point deficit, but the Knicks have to go back to how they started off the half by getting some stops. Victor Wembanyama trying to throw himself into that foul. Deuce McBride for the corner three, just short, but rebounded by Hart. Hart out to Dante DiVincenzo, the Knicks' best three-point shooter officially. 81-73, 7:09 remains, and Brunson with the elbow fade. Brunson about to have himself another phenomenal night. He saw my underdog pick, and he took it personally. 75-81, 6-point deficit for the Knicks. The Knicks are trying to get their first lead since the beginning of the game. Wembanyama forced to pass it out. Champagny, the only one who is able to muscle his way into the paint. He is not settling for jumpers, and he has been pretty successful tonight. 8-point lead. Speaking of leads, looking over at the Philly and Cleveland game, 7:50 remains in that game, and it's a 4-point game. Cleveland up. Keeping an eye on that one. Hart wide open for a 3, and that one goes down. 78-83, 5-point game. Slowly chipping away here, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks start off this quarter 3 for 5 from 3, and the Spurs have only hit 1 for 5 from 3. Brunson with the dive. Brunson gets the loose ball. Here comes the Knicks. Alley-oop attempt to Deuce. Deuce back to Brunson. Brunson has 2 men to beat, but instead decides to slow it down. Doesn't want to rush this shot as they have an opportunity to cut it down to a 1-possession lead, and he does. Brunson from the very top hits another 3, and he can't stop celebrating. The emotes are raining from Brunson, just like the 3 ball. Brunson with 35 points, back-to-back big buckets. This one over the likes, the last one was over the likes of Victor Wembanyama, but after diving and getting the loose ball while Wembanyama was fighting for his life, Brunson gives the Knicks a chance, and just like that, it's a 2-point game. Someone hit the bang button. G5, we said, okay, now we cooking. Oh, we cooking indeed. The emotes are flying from Brunson, bro. Brunson couldn't stop himself. Brunson couldn't stop himself. How is Jalen Brunson not an MVP talks? Because disrespect and because the jersey he wears. You know how it goes. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes, bro. You know how it goes, man. All right, I'm gonna pull up this Cavaliers, what's it called? This Cavaliers Philly game on a separate tab, so I got them both in my vision, so I can keep y'all posted on how things are going over there. So I got both games on deck. We watching our Knicks game. That's the priority. But I'm gonna keep this Cavs and Sixers one on the side cam. I didn't realize that Donnie was back. Spider's back in the mix. And what is this is what I'm talking about. Say it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, they're making themselves into Takis in San Antonio. Okay. If y'all could see my computer screen right now, bro. Like on I have two monitors up. Two games up. One of them is a full-fledged basketball game with playoff implications going on, fouls happening. And the other one, it's just a bunch of kids or people or whoever it was, just people, men rolling around in red tarps. What are we doing in San Antonio, bro? What are we doing in San Antonio, bro? Like San Antonio, it's different. It's different. It's just, you know, have we ever done anything like that? Roll and become a gyro. Like, has there ever been something like that in MSG? Like, oh my goodness. Like it's just crazy. It is what it is, bro. They're showing the high. Look at that. Oh my goodness. The back step there from Jalen Brunson. I love the emotes, bro. Just throwing them all out there. 24 points in this quarter for the Knicks to the Spurs 9. The Cavaliers right now are throwing up bricks, but they are winning 104-97. But we're back here in Knicks action. 81-83. Knicks are 2 points down from taking this lead. Zach Collins pulls, and he can't hit either. The Spurs have come back to reality while the Knicks are trying to take advantage. Brunson is the hot hand, and the Spurs are not adjusting accordingly to what Brunson is doing to them after he gives them another bucket Tie game, 83-83, 5:02 remain, and Brunson is on his way for another 50-piece if the Spurs are not careful. 37 points. Fadeaway jumper by Devin Vassell, and that one goes down. He gives the Spurs a little bit of life. They got Blake Wesley in to guard Brunson. Hopefully he can slow him down is what the Spurs are thinking. $85-83, 440. Risky pass to Dante DiVincenzo over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking around, no one moving around. Brunson finding Hart. Hart looking around, finds himself a Hartenstein. Back to Hart. Hart almost gives him the lead. No good, though. Spurs get the rebound. And here come the Spurs. Great effort there from Hartenstein, but Collins still finishes it. 4-point lead for the Spurs. Timeout. Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. Spurs able to respond a little bit there after the onslaught by the New York Knicks in this quarter. Good thing the Knicks did not call that foul there on Hartenstein because there was a lot of contact, but they elect to not give him a foul. And unfortunately, while our game goes on timeout, so does the Cavaliers game. The Cavaliers game in timeout right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you're rocking with us here on KnicksFanTV, make sure you hit that subscribe button here on KnicksFanTV. Hit the like button so people know we're here. And we appreciate y'all's support, man. Means a lot. We having a good time on yet another play-by-play. Knicks making this more stressful than it needs to be. But here we are. Small markets have to figure great ways to keep fans. San Antonio is an amazing market. Facts. And, rolling into Takis is definitely going to do it. CK, let's go. Bang. Yep. I was always late in transition. Oh, man. 4-point deficit for the Knicks, man. Is San Antonio still considered a small market with all the titles? Yeah, no, I mean, they're just a small market with a lot of titles. Definitely. I think of Texas, I think Dallas is considered the bigger market of the Texas cities. Brunson with another three, and that one goes down. 40 points for Jalen Brunson. 1-point deficit for the Knicks. The Knicks have still yet to take a lead here. They tied it up, but they were never able to overtake the Spurs and take a lead. Devin Vassell gets to his spot and hits another mid-range jumper. It's a forgotten art, but he is so good at mid-range jumpers, Devin Vassell. And now a 3-point deficit. But Brunson now with the take and the finish with his left. 42 for Brunson. A 50-point game incoming for Jalen Brunson. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get there. He has 21 points alone in this third quarter in an effort to get the Knicks back into it. Zach Collins with another miss. We love seeing him shoot the three ball. The Knicks now have opportunity to take a lead. Hart finds Brunson. Brunson, who is on fire, shoots the fadeaway jumper just a little short. Extra effort, no good. Here comes the Spurs. Spurs slowing it down as the Knicks recover defensively. Good defense from DiVincenzo, and they try and save it, but it goes off of Brunson. Great second and third effort from Hartenstein, but the ball careens and hits Brunson before it goes out of bounds. So it's still going to be Spurs ball. They're showing a record of the most 40-point games in a single season in Knicks history. And Brunson just tied Bernard King and Melo at 8. Is that it for Brunson, or are we going to see him notch some more? Bernard King is the holder of that record with 13. If y'all don't know about a real score, look up Bernard King, kids. Dante DiVincenzo giving it back out to Jalen Brunson. Brunson looking for the screen by Mitchell Robinson, who just checked back in. Brunson gets to his spot, but they foul him before the shot attempt. Probably the right idea. The Sixers and the Cavaliers right now, a bit of a back and forth. The Sixers fought back into it, but the Cavaliers clinging onto a 3-point lead, a lot like the Spurs clinging on to this 1-point lead. Look, man, y'all getting a double play-by-play by CK, man. I got y'all tonight, yo. Dante DiVincenzo dribbles into the double team, trying to find an open man. Nobody making themselves available. Great defense from Keldon Johnson. And forces the shot up. No good. Almost fought back by the Knicks. Rebounded by Wesley. Wesley pushing the pace. A wide open Keldon Johnson. He misses again. The Spurs are showing them their true selves here in this third quarter, as they are just not hitting the buckets that they were hitting in the first half. Hart here trying to give us a lead, and they can't. The Knicks just cannot get over the Spurs. Look at Deuce McBride with great defense. He gets the steal, finds Dante for an open three, and he can't hit either. Josh Owens' second effort. They just can't get the lead. The Knicks are trying everything, and they just cannot take the lead. Gimme bucket after gimme bucket, and the Knicks are missing them. 1-point deficit, and Devin Vassell expands the lead back to 3. Oh my gosh, the Knicks. We don't want to take it back, or we don't want to take it at all. The Knicks have not led in this game yet. Brunson now going right at Blake Wesley. A lot of contact. No call, but the Knicks keep it somehow. A minute 15, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Hart with another good drive, blocked by Collins. Gets it back, almost makes the shot off the ground, but it doesn't hit the rim. So it's going to be a shot clock violation. Oh my gosh. I did say it'll be a close game. K-Dot. Josh Hart shot it from the ground. Really try to hit a who did that the other night? Somebody did that and made it the other night. Shot it from the ground and made it with a few seconds left on the clock as well. 3-point lead for the Spurs. Wembanyama checks back in, and he hits a huge 3 for San Antonio. Only 2 threes in this third quarter compared to the bevy of threes in the first half. But the Knicks now, who are right at the cusp of finally taking a lead, now staring at another big deficit of 6 points yet again. Brunson trying to cut it in half, and does. Jalen Brunson almost at 50 points alone in this quarter, but he's sitting at 45. 94-91, 30 seconds remain in the quarter. This one is going to go down to the wire as the Spurs are dribbling it out. On the other side over here for the Cavs and Sixers, they're waiting for a play to be reviewed. Cavaliers holding on to a 3-point lead, so no action going on right there. But 10 seconds of action left in this third quarter for the Knicks Spurs. Knicks down by 3. Can they tie it up before the next quarter? Great defense from Wesley, but they're going to call the reach in. And I think Brunson's going to get rewarded 2 free throws. No, they're inbounding, so he still has an opportunity to tie the game. You know Brunson wants to go for the tie. You know he wants to go for the tie. Wemby is stupid and all. I know he is. Like, it's just not fair, bro. He is not fair. I'm telling you, in a few years, like, it's not even close, bro. This dude stays healthy. That's it. Bogdanović elects to get that final shot in his zone. And that's the quarter. 91-94. Bojan Bogdanović waves off Brunson to then go and turn over the ball. But Jalen Brunson, not only does he have 45 points, it is an efficient 45. 50% from 3, 63% from the field. 30 shots on the game. Excuse me. We just talked about DeJounte Murray shooting 44 shots last night or 2 nights ago. And that is a high which only Kobe Bryant and I think, who was it, Allen Iverson? Who's the other one? It was Kobe Bryant and somebody else. Or the only players ever, I think it was AI. Or the only players ever to shoot 44 shots in the game. Brunson, not saying he's going to get to 44, but he's going to get damn close if he's already at 30 in this game. 30 shots up and 45 points. That is efficient. Just efficient. Just Bogey always looks like car flying off a Oh my goodness. Man, I lost my whole train of thought because I just couldn't believe how that quarter ended. It is what it is. Knicks trail by 3. We're looking at the final 2 minutes of this Sixers Cavs game. The Sixers trying to get the lead, but instead cut the lead down to 1. A minute 33 in this game. Sixers Cavs. For those just checking in, Knicks fans are looking for a Cavaliers loss tonight, and the Cavaliers are holding on to a narrow lead against the Sixers in Cleveland tonight, and an alley-oop puts the Cavs back up by 3. Getting to the weighing moments of the game, 1:15 remaining in the game, and the Sixers trail by 3. Getting real close here, ladies and gentlemen. Really close here. Waiting for the Knicks Spurs to get back. Talking about a giveaway that they have going on. Kyle Lowry turns around and hits a fadeaway jumper in the face of Garland. 1-point game, 56 seconds remaining. Can the Sixers help us out? Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying, but here we are looking for the Sixers to help us out. We're going to check back in. The Sixers get a steal off the Cavs. Maxey has one man to beat. No foul, but he finishes and takes the lead. 113-112. The Knicks are back, and the Spurs just got a turnover as the fourth quarter begins, but the Sixers just took the lead, 113-112. Evan Mobley for an open 3 ball and hits it. The Cavaliers are fighting for their lives. 2-point game, timeout. But Mitchell Robinson, he can't get the easy bucket over Victor Wembanyama. 94-91 is still the score here with the Knicks and the Spurs. 11:20 remain. The Knicks have yet to hold a lead in this game yet. They came real close several times, but just cannot break the tie or break the lead. Foul called there, Keldon Johnson before the shot, so he won't get free throws. Woo! Double duty CK here. We out here, man. I got y'all. Lowry gonna back up his Nova Bros. I hope so. Cavaliers holding on to a 2-point lead with 28 seconds left in that game. They're in a timeout right now. The Knicks, though, trying to get a damn lead here. Trey Jones now being guarded by Deuce McBride. We saw some good minutes from Shake Milton in the first half. No Shake Milton here, but Keldon Johnson, somebody else that is notoriously injured, hobbling again on his ankle, looking like he's trying to play through it. But no, he's waving at the bench like, yo, someone come get me. Someone come and get me, please. My ankle hurt. Help. Help. Woo-wee. Man. Embiid is practicing and should be back next week or so. We'll see. Keldon Johnson missing the first free throw. So Knicks still trailing by only 3. Keldon Johnson probably going to get subbed out next dead ball. He's trying to walk on the ankle. But Chetty Osman's still ready to come out. 28 seconds left. I'm going to call the end of this Sixers game real quick as Johnson, it's the second free throw, so they're up by 4. But 22 seconds remain for the Sixers. Great drive. Mo Bamba, he draws the foul. Kyle Lowry had a full wide open layup and instead hands it over to Bamba. I think he was expecting Jared Allen to take the fake. Bojan Bogdanovic, oh my goodness, that's a miss. Bogdanovic hits the side of the rim. Deuce McBride finds a good spot. Little short there. No good. Knicks are clinging on to this 4-point deficit. Great defense, but the foul called, and Julian will go to the line. Speaking of going to the line, Bamba hits the first of 2 free throws. He has an opportunity to tie it here at the free throw line. Mo Bamba trying to resurrect his career, not being able to. You know what I feel like? I feel like old boy from what's that show? Red Zone, NFL Red Zone, bro. I feel like, what's his name, dude? That's what I feel like. I heard he's gonna be calling the Olympics. That should be entertaining as hell. Julian makes the first free throw when the Knicks or the Spurs up by 5 now. And Mo Bamba chokes. He misses the second free throw. The Spurs rebound, and they instantly call a timeout. It's a 1-point game. Mo Bamba could have tied the game. But you can hold the song. Don't play the music. Because Mo Bamba, oh, it's in and out too, man. That's a tough one. 1-point game, timeout, 17 seconds remain, though. Odd choice of shoes because Mo Bamba wearing some James Harden's. That's the Cleveland Cavaliers colorway. Weird. Bojan Bogdanovic with the drive, had a whole lane and decides to turn it over. Bogdanovic is in Never Land in this game. Had a whole lane and just turns it over. Explain that one to me. Why? Just go up for the layup there. Oh, the Knicks almost get another turnover, but instead they tip the ball and it goes out of bounds. And now Wembanyama hobbling a little bit. The Spurs are out here hobbling through this game, but they're still winning by 6 points. The Knicks have been stuck at 91 since Brunson is checked out. The Knicks need to survive here for a few more minutes, or maybe a minute or two. But a Wembanyama 3 might force Tibbs' hand in putting Brunson out sooner than he wants to. A 9-point lead for the Spurs now, after cutting this thing down to 1. Deuce McBride with the drive. McBride finds his spot and he in and out. The Knicks, there's a lid on this basket. The Knicks are having a hard time. Bogdanovic pulling for 3. No good. Bojan Bogdanovic needs to sit his happy self on the bench. Lord have mercy. Malachi finding an open Trey Jones. Trey Jones for 3 and hits it. And the Spurs back to shooting how they shot in the first half. Just like that, the Knicks trail by 12. 103 to 91, right? Or is it only, hold on, sorry, do I have the score wrong? Yeah, 103-91. The NBA TV or NBA.com one, no one. Hold up. Woo! I'm out of breath, y'all. I'm out of breath, but it's unfortunate. Both screens are not showing me what I want to see. The Sixers trailing by 1 with 16 seconds remaining, and the Knicks are now trailing by 12 after a hard-fought third quarter for Brunson. Does Brunson have another quarter to help us out? My man said Bogey element. Yeah, Bogey needs to go sit down. Bogey needs to go sit down. I'm done defending Bogey. I tried, boy. I tried. I stand by everything I said about Bojan Bogdanovic, but in a Knicks jersey, it's just not working, bro. I've tried. I give up. The Sixers here trying to get the steal, but eventually foul Spida. Now, Spida has an opportunity to bring this lead to 3. I think the Sixers still have a timeout. And even if the Cavaliers do expand the lead to 3, the Sixers have plenty of time to get another shot attempt. So this game is not over yet, but Spida at the line for 2 free throws after the foul. We can't keep a 3 seed. Don't say that. Don't go that far. Brunson is a plus 16. Yep. Brunson can't miss. Brunson can't miss, man. Get JB back in the game. Waiting for it. Bojan equals Bumju. Yeah. I defended him. I stand by everything I said. I stand by everything I've said about Bojan Bogdanovic as a player. Just unfortunately, in a Knicks uniform, the dude looked like I almost said somebody, and you guys were probably got mad if I said his name, so I ain't gonna say his name. He looked bad. He just looks bad. We missing layups. We missing everything right now. That there's a lid on our basket. There's a lid on our basket. Hot take: Knicks will eliminate Boston in the second round and advance to Eastern Conference Finals. Book it. Love that by hot take. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. 10 seconds remain. 3-point game. Tyrese Maxey trying to get to his spot. Sidestep. 3. Almost gets it. But the Cavaliers hold on to it. And they're going to win the game, but the referee's whistling something off. I think there was a foul right before the last buzzer, but Tyrese Maxey almost hits the game-tying 3, but he just misses it. But for whatever reason, the refs are going to review if the foul happened before the last. Oh, man, that's a tough shot by Maxey. Yeah, Jared Allen never went out of bounds, so I don't know what they're reviewing right now, but that game looks like it's all but over. Cavaliers looking like they're going to snag back the 3rd seed if the Knicks don't figure out a way to get out of this hole. And surprisingly enough, Tom Thibodeau makes no adjustment except for Dante DiVincenzo. hitting a big three, bringing it back down to single digits. But Tom Thibodeau, just after the barrage that was going on by the Spurs, he just puts the same 5 right back out there like nothing happened. Interesting choice. But now Victor Wembanyama trying to put the moves on Hartenstein. Hartenstein got the ball 2 times there, but Wembanyama able to hold it in. Keldon Johnson with the crazy pass. And DiVincenzo with great defense. Ahead to Hart. And Hart with the finished layup. 96-103. Knicks showing a little bit of effort right now. The Villanova boys. Another good. They're going to call a foul. DiVincenzo not fighting it, but that looked like a solid defensive swipe to me. But they're going to call the foul. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that one. DiVincenzo, he took it. He took it. He didn't fight it. But I'll fight it for him. It looked like he got a solid tip on the ball there, but it doesn't matter. The first free throw is a miss. And Jalen Brunson, I'm not mad at him checking in at 8:42 in the game. That's a solid moment. That's a solid time. Play the final 8 minutes of the game. I think that's fine. That's solid. That's a solid one right there. Right now, over there on their broadcast, they're watching our game, and they have our scores circled. So they're paying attention to our deficit right now in Cleveland, because on their broadcast, they're literally watching our scores. So let's hope to upset them by getting and stealing this win tonight. But we need the Knicks to play right. Brunson draws the foul. Chetty Osman trying to sell that he got hit, but no good, as Brunson's not going to go to the line and get the Knicks going. Every NBA PG needs a teardrop. McBride can make the 3, but layups need work, CK. Yeah, they're hit or miss. I think McBride has a good float game, so I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But as far as getting to the rim, unless it's off of the one-on-one off a dribble, I think dudes can do it. But consistently, yeah, him and DiVincenzo, they worry me, bro. Brunson making the first free throw. Loving the Cavs trolling. I mean, they doing what we would do. I ain't mad at it. They doing exactly what we would do. We be watching them too. So they out there talking about our game, seeing our score. And they're hoping that we end up getting the L so they can get their 3rd seed back. But the Knicks would like to hold on to this 3rd seed. While Brunson out here with 47 points. Another 50 piece on the way for young Jalen Brunson. 104-98. 8:20 remains in the quarter. And Victor Wembanyama, if you what do you do to contest that? It's like, even if you try and contest it, I feel like you're gonna get a foul because it's just so much length in between you and him. Brunson with the fake. Brunson with the move. Brunson, there's a lot of contact there. No foul called. And then Brunson gets run over by Wembanyama, and the referees call neither of those fouls. Brunson letting the referee have it, trying to get back defensively. But then on the other side, they're going to call the foul on for Wembanyama. Whoa. Wembanyama on the other side of the ball got away with 2 fouls. But instantly, because he's not strong enough to get past the players on our side, he gets rewarded with a foul. You heard it here, folks. The rookie gets more superstar calls than an all-star NBA player. You heard it here, folks. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And you can tell, I can see it. I know that look from the referee. He gave him I didn't see it. He gave him the good old-fashioned. I hate when refs use that argument. I hate that. I can't stand it. It's such a cop-out. When they be like, I didn't see it. My bad. That's my bad. Oh, they did what? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. That's my bad. I'll get you on the next one. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So you heard it here right now. Listen to me when CK tells you this. Watch the next ticky-tack foul. They're going to call it on the Spurs. And it's not even going to be a big foul, but they're going to call it as a makeup call. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. The smallest bit of contact. Watch them call it on the Spurs. Watch. Watch. I'm telling you, this is how it always goes. Whenever you get I didn't see it. Here it comes. Watch. Watch. No, look. No contact. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of contact there, but we can let that one go. Oh, no, I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I'm assuming. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? 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 Every time. I'm telling, this is how it goes. The makeup calls, man. We don't want the makeup calls. Call them right the first time. Because what that do for us? Nothing. That did nothing for us, bro. 98-107. Jalen Brunson going for 3 for the 50-piece and gets it. Jalen Brunson cutting the lead down to 6. 50-point game for Jalen Brunson, but the Knicks trailing by 6 here. We just saw that the Magic lost their game, but unfortunately Cleveland won theirs. So if we lose this one, we lose the 3rd seed with it. And Deuce McBride with a good read. No foul called, and Deuce with the fast break dunk. 4-point deficit now for the Knicks. Here we come. The aggression is oozing out of the New York Knicks right now, but can we continue to push and push till we get our first lead here? Risky pass. The ball is moving around. Julian with another drive with the floater. No good. Trying to sell a foul. Doesn't get it. The Knicks now have numbers. Hart just needs to go to the basket, but instead finds DiVincenzo, who hits the 3. 106-107, back in a similar situation, trailing by 1 point, excuse me. Timeout by the San Antonio Spurs. Can the Knicks finally snag the lead? Brunson with 50 points on the night. Another efficient performance. 20 of 32 from the field. 56% and 50 points. I challenge you. I challenge you. Find me a more efficient 50-point effort other than Brunson's other 50-point effort this off. I'm telling you, bro. Normally these dudes, like, you don't pay attention to stats because 50 points is 50 points. But let's be real. A lot of these times, these guys have 50 points off like 44% shooting because they be chucking because they just like, we ain't got nothing else going on. Brunson is playing within the offense, shooting 63% from the field, getting to 50. Like, don't talk. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Knicks trail by 1. Brunson leading the way. This is KnicksFanTV, brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy. Make sure you download the UnderDog Fantasy app. Use promo code KFTV to get up to $100 matched on your first deposit. We'll show my picks later on, but it's not looking good. I think I went 0 for 5. Huge L for CK. But as long as the Knicks win today, it's okay. My pockets will forgive me later on. Paulus, Paulus, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Give me the damn lead. Brunson is out there fighting for his life. Can we get the lead now, please? Let's take this lead and take it home. Amen. JB with the 60-piece. I'll take it. I mean, there's so much time left in the game. Anything's possible. All I care about is us taking this lead back and minimizing the Spurs' ego a little bit because they out here feeling themselves a little too much for my liking, bro. CK and JB, 50 burger. We need this one. We do. LMAO, the dub period. Amen. Just give me a dub ski. He might drop 6, not gonna lie. I don't think we have a choice. I mean, luckily we gained some help from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo sneakily shooting 55% from the field and 50% from 3. DiVincenzo secretly just out here helping out. So we know it's not just Brunson, which is what you want to see, man. You want to make sure that, we got, like, if the ball is out of Brunson's hands, who else gonna help? DiVincenzo looking good. I mean, Deuce is 3 for 8, but in the last few possessions, he looking good. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. 110-106 now after the Spurs get another 3 over the Knicks. The Knicks just do not know how to defend the 3 tonight. I hit the refresh, so I just missed who it was that made it. But Brunson now, left-handed floater, draws the foul. Brunson is putting all of his effort into this game, giving us another possible opportunity for another 1-point possession. Zach Collins throwing his hands up like, what am I supposed to do with that? Nothing. Brunson with multiple 50-point games this season, but can he get the 60 piece? Very possible. But right now, Brunson just trying to get the Knicks the lead. The offense is nice, but this is the side I'm looking at, the defense. We need to get stops. 6 minutes remain. Devin Vassell loves the mid-range jumper. You know he's going to hit it. You give him enough space, he's going to hit that mid-range jumper. 3-point game again. Trey Jones doing everything he can to stay in front of Brunson. Brunson now backing him up to break him down. Brunson, one man to beat. Brunson over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the move. Hart. That's luckily Knicks ball, but why does Hart jump into every pass? Why does he do that? Oh my gosh, Josh Hart. When you jump, commit to your decision, bro. And the Knicks turn over the ball on the inbound. Oh my gosh, bro. 112-109. Potato offense in a game where every point by JB matters. 112-109, 5:28 remains in the game. And the Knicks get it right back after a little too much aggression out of Julian Shambagni. I might be saying his name a little too aggressive, but I'm going to keep until somebody correct me, bro. Bro, they just can't take the lead, man. I'm hoping if this is just like life, you know what I mean? When you finally overcome that obstacle and then life just starts to go smooth for you, maybe that's what this is for the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks have been climbing and fighting their way this entire game. And once we finally overtake that lead, then it's just smooth sailing. I think they're reviewing it for flagrant, or are they reviewing it at all? Was it challenged? I don't know. There's definitely a foul there. So they can be reviewing to see if it's a foul at all. There definitely was a foul there. So we're going to find out what they're watch the refs overturn this. Please don't put that energy out there. This one has to be under review for a flagrant. There can't be. There's nothing else. There's no taking it back. No, there's a foul there, hitting the nose by the offense, you know? I think with Cleveland's win tonight, they have the third seed until our game's over. So technically right now we're the fourth seed. But once we win, we take it back. I think that's how it works. I need more water. Oh, they gave him the flagrant? What they call that as? Hold on, get popped the tech, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He throwing up gang signs. No, he not. He throwing up, hey man, give him the tech. Oh, hold on, he getting aggressive. No. Yes, give me a tech. Give me a tech. Do it. Come on. He said, look, he said that he's literally said F you to all of them. How? How's he getting away with this? He's literally just looking at him and saying F you. How? Wait, how is that okay? All of a sudden, the referee's got thick skin. Look at Isaiah Hartenstein. Oh, and he falls very hard on his wrist. He falls very, very hard on his wrist. Hartenstein, he's trying to put some pressure on the hand. Looking like he was getting some pressure on the hand, but he falls very hard on the wrist. He seems like he's okay. He gets up. Tough scene. He's moving his hand okay. Hate to see the stinger on his hand, though. Last one we need is Hartenstein to be out. Nah, don't show it again. Last one we need is Hartenstein to be out. Come on, big fella. Come on, big fella. Come on, big fella. Come on, big fella. Shake it off, man. Shake it off. And which hand was that? That's his right. Hartenstein's lefty, right? So we're okay. It's okay. Ice him up. Tape him up. It's the offhand, right? Right. Is Hartenstein lefty? Am I remembering him correctly? We got so many lefties on this team, I can't remember. Yo, I can't believe that Popovich did not get a tech there. How Popovich getting away with that? Yeah, they're taping him up. They're taping him up. Yo, Pop, he went to everywhere. He said F you and F you. I ain't a professional lip reader, but I know how to read that word. Unless all of a sudden he a hockey fan and said puck. Here we go. What are they saying? Flagrant foul is called there off of that foul. So Arnstein is going to get 2 shots and will get the ball. The Knicks have an opportunity here. An opportunity has risen. Yeah, I know it was his right hand, but am I tripping? Is Hartenstein is lefty too, right? Am I tripping? I know his right hand got hurt, but there it is. Yeah, so yeah, it's his offhand, but Hartenstein misses the free throw. Give us at least one of these. The Knicks just do not want the lead. Okay, Hartenstein makes the second, brings the game to a 2-point game. It's going to be Knicks ball. Hartenstein gets the wrist taped up. He seems like he's fine. The initial shock factor is probably what got him. It's probably going to hurt tomorrow, a little stinger, but he's going to fight through it. That's what's so good about this Knicks team. Injuries be damned. And Brunson with the drive and misses the gimme. There's a lid on the basket. Devin Vassell walks into a 3, luckily misses it, but we get the rebound. Brunson's the only one up there. One man to beat, shoots it right over Wembanyama. Doesn't get it, and now Wembanyama in the break, but he can't reach it. Oh, yeah, Deuce McBride. Oh, my goodness. This game, giving playoff energy. Dante DiVincenzo giving the Knicks their first lead, and he does it. 103 or 113 to 112. The Knicks get their first lead of the game. They were down as many as 21 points. We cut it down to 1 several times, but we can never overtake them. And another soft call for Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama getting all of the all-star calls tonight. Victor Wembanyama misses weight room, doesn't need a sandwich, and now we are the ones paying for it because he can't out-muscle an NBA player. That is a trash call. And just like that, Wembanyama going to the line for 2 to possibly take the lead right back. I don't know how I feel about that one. He's just little. He's just small. So he's having a hard time out-muscling an NBA player. So he's getting fouls for it. That's what I'm saying. That's my issue with the referees and how they call the game. They talk about how they're trying to call it more aggressively and they're letting them play. It's more playoff type atmosphere, refereeing, and blah, 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 blah. All I want is for the big men to play like bigs. Let them muscle, let them be. Don't call these stupid little ticky-tacks. I don't care if Wembanyama, little rookie boy, can't handle that. It's just they're trash calls. It's basketball. It's the NBA, man. They going to play physical at that position. But on the other end, Brunson going to get hit, punched right in the face, and going to be no foul. Brunson right there, though, gives us the lead, 115 to 113, while I'm the one complaining now to the referees. 55 points for Jalen Brunson. His night continues, and the Spurs are playing possibly their best game of the season against one of the top-tier teams in the NBA. And another foul. They better call travel. Someone was doing the hustle. No, another foul. Wembanyama getting the superstar treatment tonight. Look at it. I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, he's doing a good job positioning, but where's the foul? This is what I'm talking about. In that possession, Wembanyama did a good job being the aggressor. But then where's the foul? CK go get a tech. All right. I'll take the tech. I mean, shoot. If Popovich could get away with what he's getting away with, bro, every time we go on runs like this and there's bad refereeing, I need you guys to look at Rick Brunson on the bench. He's me, bro. Rick Brunson is my mood every time. Every game, he does the same. He sits on the same way. Look at Rick. Oh, never mind. He's not doing the sit no more. But Rick Brunson does this thing where he be sitting like this because he pissed off, but he's trying not to inject himself. That's how I feel, bro. Every time I look at Rick Barnes, look at the free throw differential. 8 free throws to their 28, ladies and gentlemen. The majority of those went to a rookie. Make it make sense, chat. Brunson goes and no foul, but Brunson can't get a foul. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. We're going down to the line, ladies and gentlemen. Another tough one. He loses the handle. Ball ends up in the hands of nobody. They're fighting and fighting and fighting. Ends up in the hands of Trey. Back over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama pushes off. Good picker from Deuce. Hands it over to Trey. Trey back. And it's deflected, but the Knicks just can't get it. Keldon Johnson with the, oh my goodness. At the end of the shot clock, misses it. Rebounded by Dante DiVincenzo. I lost my breath at the middle of that play, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a way tougher game than any of us anticipated when it came to the Spurs on this point of the season. And Brunson, 57 points, another mid-ranger from Jalen Brunson. He's going for the 60-piece and the dub. 38 shots for Brunson, and he's made 23 of them. Someone spell efficiency. No need, because it's right there on Brunson's stat line. The rebound by Brunson. 2:30 remains in the game. 2-point game. Brunson with that's Trey Jones on him. Uses the screen, pulls for 3 for 60, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Whoo! Look, man, if y'all not entertained, man, y'all need to hit that damn subscribe button, bro. I don't know what's going on. What y'all waiting for? Subscribe. KnicksFanTV. Play-by-play action. Vassell with a beautiful left-handed take. Vassell has been sneakily good, man. Another one the Knicks missed out on. But we move. 117, 153 remains. Trey Jones doing everything he can to stop Brunson from getting a 60-point game tonight. Brunson with the cross. Brunson with the floater in and out and just misses the bucket. A lot of action going on, but my game just started buffering, so I'm missing. Something happened. Not a good time for the buffer. Come on, team. Come on, Time Warner. It was rebounded by Hart, and it was called a jump ball. Oh, no, it's called a foul. Oh, my goodness. And Keldon Johnson now understanding how we feel. So go ahead and argue about it. Now you know how our game's been, Keldon. I don't care. I don't care in the slightest. And anyway, yeah, that's a foul. What in the world? Yeah, that's a foul. That ain't no jump ball. Be serious. 117, a minute 41 remaining. Devin Vassell, outside of Wembanyama's really solid game, Devin Vassell has been the Spurs' go-to guy. Hart getting his first free throws of the night and makes the first one, giving us a 1-point lead. But Devin Vassell has been doing a great job tonight. I'm a fan of his game. He's very calm, very collected. He's a solid defender. The three ball has been back and forth with him, but the mid-range jumper, he's just such a lost art in the NBA today, and he makes it look so pretty as we've seen tonight. But Hart, on the other side, on our side, gives us the 2-point lead. A minute 40 remaining in the game. The Knicks need to get a stop so we can cushion this lead a little bit. Vassell now using screen after screen. Vassell throwing the alley-oop, and it gets there. Tie game. 119. You wonder if that is what Popovich was telling him on the sideline just now after he had a quick word with him. Because immediately after that was a great play, a play we haven't seen much of tonight. But Brunson with 59 points and a 2-point lead, and guess it, not one foul called on another highly contested with a lot of contact laying there. Devin Vassell now trying to find an open player. He finds an open Wembanyama, and he misses it like his name is Bogdanovich. Misses the whole rim. 52 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. Knicks have a 2-point lead, and for the first time, they might have the opportunity to blow the lead up to 2 possessions. Brunson going for the 61. Pull up, no good. Hart fighting for it, doesn't get it. Julian rebounds and hands it over to Devin Vassell. Game is the skyscraper versus the subway. Pass over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama guarded by Hartenstein. We didn't call a foul. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my Lord. Bro, great defense from Hartenstein. And another foul for Victor Wembanyama. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This kid about to get his 11th and 12th free throw. They have 28 free throws to our 10. Wow. Mitchell Robinson forced to check into this one. Luckily, this ain't been the first time Mitchell Robinson's been in a situation like this. Watch Mitchell Robinson make a key play down the stretch to win this game. I'm calling it right now. Watch it. Watch Mitch get a key stop as Wembanyama makes the first of 2 free throws. Watch Mitchell Robinson. Watch Mitchell Robinson get that key stop. Watch it. I'm calling it right now. 24 seconds remain. Wembanyama at the free throw line to tie this game up. And he does. Tie game, 121-121, exactly 24 seconds left in the game. The Knicks have an entire shot clock to get the right basket and a win. The Knicks can win on this possession alone. This is the best situation you could be in basketball if it's a tie game. Don't turn it over. Don't make any unforced passes or don't make any forced passes, excuse me. Take your time and get the right bucket. It's yours. The clock is yours. No rush. Tie game. You get one possession. The Knicks are in a great spot, but how will they make it count? Brunson's at 59 points. Does he get his 60th point here and the win? Or will the Knicks not be able to get a shot off and we see overtime? And my other question to you guys in the chat is, how many of y'all had overtime on y'all bingo card for tonight's game? Drain the clock indeed, Isaac. 100%. 1-4 flat and let them cook. Amen. Amen. You know that they're going to pressure. Oh, shoot, I forgot. 62 points is the record. I completely forgot. I'm here just like casually talking about Brunson getting 60. 62 is the Knicks record. I completely forgot, dog. It completely escaped my mind. Brunson can make history tonight. I was not even paying attention to that. I'm just here casually wanting this dub, wanting Brunson to get a 60 piece, forgetting that the record is 62, bro. Anyways, the Knicks have one possession. Bro, completely escaped my mind. 121-121. One shot is all that's needed here. It's a tie game. Brunson is the right man to do it. Steps back, finds Deuce. Deuce for 3. Oh, and he just comes up short, and we will have overtime. The Knicks have another quarter of basketball to be played. Now, if the Knicks could come out of this with a victory, a commanding victory in overtime, and Brunson walk away with the new Knicks record, that would be what we call in the industry a win-win situation, brother. Oh my goodness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to all y'all in the chat for rocking with us for another play-by-play. All of us are blessed with overtime basketball. That means we're getting an extra quarter that we did not pay for. Now, it's a double-edged sword because we would have loved a walk-away win tonight against a team that we should have beat. But on the other side, we're getting a fun, competitive game where Brunson could possibly break a Knicks record. He said definitely a win-win. Melo is tight. Yo, Melo and Fournier, like, I hate the Knicks. In 1 week, all these records being broken. Exhausting game indeed. Shouldn't have been in this situation. We shouldn't have been. But here we are, right? Here we are, James. What the hell? Come on, dudes. Got to hit that. Yeah, big shot. It's okay. It was a good shot. Brunson made the right move. Unfortunately, it doesn't go down. Now we just got to outplay them in overtime. JB gonna break Melo's record. I mean, he's only 4 points away from it, and he has five more minutes of basketball. So we'll see. They might run out of gas, is what JJ's thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, Knicks Fan TV is brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy, where if you use promo code KFTV, you can get it to $100 matched on your first deposit. Yeah. You see him to my left. You see him. It's my picks, my pick'em picks. And I don't have to even look. I'm pretty sure I went 0 for 5. Pretty sure I went 0 for 5 tonight. Josh Hart. Oh no, Josh Hart got a double-double. So there you go. 1 for 4. 1 for 4. But other than that, stinker of a night for UnderDog Fantasy for me. Like I said, man, I've been given the right juju for these Knicks dubs, because if I was taking these L's on UnderDog and taking these L's with these Knicks games, I don't know if they'd bring me back, bro. I don't know if they bring me back. But here we are. He said, I hate the Knicks. Oh, I'm Melo. Yeah. Melo at home, pissed off. He turned off the TV, bro. He turned off the TV. He don't want to see it. He don't want to see it. Good game, but not feeling good about OT with these fools, right? Right. And I mean, let's be real. The Spurs are having their best game of the season right now. It is what it is. Oh, man. Yes, I saw the Miami and Portland score. You should. Yeah. Insane. Well, right now, the Knicks win the tip. Mitchell Robinson. No Hartenstein. Mitchell Robinson will be the guy against Victor Wembanyama all quarter long. Finds an open Josh Hart. Can the Knicks start off right? No good. 121s across the board. Victor Wembanyama is going to be the guy that the Knicks need to stay in front of, because he's going to be the go-to guy for the Spurs in this overtime. This is benefit of having Mitch on the bench. Facts. Wembanyama, by the way, missed that last 3. Sekai was 18 when Melo broke that record. Man, I don't remember I remember where I was. I was at Universal Studios. I stopped everything we were doing. I was sitting at a bar watching that happen in a trash throwaway game against the Hornets. I remember it. DiVincenzo pulls for 3, and now the Knicks just cannot get a bucket to fall. Luckily, neither can the Spurs, and Deuce gets the steal. Good effort from Deuce McBride. That's the kind of stuff that's going to win us games. The points will come. But if we can get these stops, that is what is going to be vital down this stretch here in overtime. Brunson with the stutter step. Brunson using his body cannot get the bucket to fall. Brunson is just 4 points away from the record, but he cannot get these easy ones to fall. Deuce drawing a charge there. Or they're calling a blocking on that? Huh? How? Bro, I don't understand basketball. Let me check this again. Hey, please, someone explain to me how that's a blocking foul. Please. I don't know basketball. I officially don't understand the game of basketball, bro. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's me. I'm the problem. Nope. Y'all got it. I'm the problem. I don't know basketball. In that situation, he slides over perfectly. Feet are where they're supposed. That's a charge, bro. What are we looking at? And we challenged it. Did we challenge? Good challenge. Because that if that don't turn over, then this one's chalk, bro. Elbow is the contention there. Maybe. He said the refs are just a comedy show at this point. Yeah, I don't understand that one at all. Like, if there was a little shuffle, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But in that one, clean slide over. He cleanly gets into place, takes the hit. It's a charge. I don't agree. I don't agree. It is what it is. I mean, what's the call versus us tonight? I mean, we're not in a good position. 21-14, right? 21 fouls to their 14. It's losing battle. It is what it is. Whatever. Oh my God. 121. 3:43 remains. Not a single bucket has gone down here in overtime. Both teams have to be gassed here at this point in the game. Victor Wembanyama handing it over to Trey Jones. Trey trying to get the bucket and gets the floater over Brunson. And now the Spurs regain the lead, 123-121. Brunson for those who are just checking in, is 4 points away from having the record of the most points as a Knick and another missed basket. That was the right play from Hart. Mitchell Robinson just has to put that down. That was a great alley-oop attempt there. Wembanyama has two littles on him, and DiVincenzo reaches. Another foul. Not what you want to see. Checking Vegas. Oh man. Yeah, Robinson needs to. Robinson looking like someone that ain't ready for this type of. Yeah, he got beat on. But luckily, but he still gets it in. Oh man. I think we might be better off with Precious Achiuwa right now. As much as I would love to see Robinson getting some real burn right now, I think Precious Achiuwa would be better off with him right now. It's just unfortunately him marking up with Wembanyama. Great defense from Trey Jones. The Knicks need to score here if we have any chance of staying in this game, because now the Spurs found some momentum. Brunson steps back, almost gets the three. Mitchell Robinson with the foul, and he's going to go to the line. Good offensive board, trying to shut me up, and I hope he does. Robinson just looks gassed already. Big boy Mitch, man. Big boy Mitch. What's up, Frankie? He said Mitch is a liability at this point. I don't know if I'll take it that far, but he definitely, he tweaked something. You can see him limping. He's trying to play it off. Mitch at the line. We need these free throws. It's the first one. Golly, it's a line drive, but it goes in. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. All right. Mitchell Robinson, again, returning from an ankle injury that took him out for months. So right now we're watching him in real time get his wind back. Definitely looking like he's a bit out of shape. He's trying to get his wind back in time for the playoff run that we're going to see ourselves in. And right now, seeing his first real key minutes since the return. Great defense from Hart. 3-point game. Hart gets the steal. Finds Brunson. Brunson wants the three. Finds Hart. Deuce with a big shot. Just can't get it hit, but great tip there from Mitchell Robinson. Wait, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. They're saying it was over the rim? No, it wasn't. What in the world? That thing was so far. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That was not over the rim. What is going on in this game? What is happening in this game? It's going away. That's a clean tip. What are we watching right now? What is going on in this game? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And here comes the makeup call. Oh my God, bro. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. What, Vegas? Oh my, what is the numbers with Vegas right now? Is the bet crazy? Because Lord have mercy, that is crazy. Yo. Brunson with the take. He still can't draw a foul. There's a hella contact on the take there, and he's not getting the foul call. Like, I don't okay, 61 points for Jalen Brunson, 25 of 45, 124, 125. I've seen a lot, but this is crazy. Some latency going on here too with these calls tonight. But the Knicks are fighting through it. Wembanyama up top, he wants to pull. He does. There's a lot of contact off the screen, but they're just going to let that slide. Wembanyama feeling himself after hitting a big three. 4-point deficit now for the Knicks. Brunson is trying to fight through it. Brunson and Wembanyama having themselves a duel. Brunson goes right at Wembanyama, can't hit it. Mitchell Robinson fighting, gets the board and puts it back in. But his ankle, he is fighting through ankle pain. He's trying to mask it, but it's definitely hurting. Mitchell Robinson is definitely in pain, but he's trying to play it off like he's not. Wembanyama. Oh, Mitchell Robinson with a good stop there. Tipped, and it looked like it went off of Wembanyama's leg. I think that's what Rick Brunson was trying to argue, but they're not going to go for it. Good tip there from Mitchell Robinson. Wembanyama killing us with a big three there as he does a little waddle to the other side of the floor. Mitchell Robinson, right when we're like, this is what he does. Mitchell Robinson is notorious for making huge plays after just getting hurt. Like he does this. I don't understand him. It's like he has this like badge, like this NBA 2K badge that when you get hurt, your stats go up because he does this. He's always done this since we drafted him. He's clearly in some sort of pain, but then he goes off and gets 2-3 offensive boards and gets a bucket. He's been doing this. Mitchell Robinson, man, that's one thing I'm always going to respect about him. He's going to fight through. He hurt. You can tell he's hurt, but he's clearly masking it and making sure it's not seen. Big bucket there for Mitch. And then on the other side, forces the ball out of bounds, and now it's a timeout. Oh, my goodness, man. League padding Wembanyama stats. Hey, man, bro. I hate playing the blame referee game. I really, truthfully do. But this is blatant, bro. Like, it's bad. Oh, man. And I tell y'all, look for after any questionable call, anytime there's a questionable call, I guarantee you the very next play, the slightest sign of contact, the refs are going to call it as a makeup call. It's what they do. And that's exactly what we just saw happen a few possessions ago. Crazy. 128, 126, 40 seconds remaining. Mitchell Robinson just needs one key steal. And Victor Wembanyama just falls. The referees don't know what to call. They're going to call it jump ball, but isn't that a travel? But he slid before there was even a jump ball. And there's so many calls we called before that. 3-second violation. We want to talk about his long stature. His whole lower body was in the paint. So wouldn't that be a 3-second violation? Travel, like, what are we looking at? So he goes down. Okay, good call. Okay, no, no, it's a jump ball. That's the right call. And Mitch Robinson, what happened now? What is going on? Oh, yeah, bro. What is happening? 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 What are they calling? What are they calling? What did Mitchell Robinson do wrong? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What is going on right now? What I don't understand what just happened. I need someone to educate me on this final stretch here, like I'm a kindergartner, bro. Because I don't know what's happening right now. I truthfully don't know basketball anymore from what I've seen, bro. I don't know what I'm witnessing. The Knicks get the ball back. We trailing by 2. A lot of shenanigans going on by these referees. I'm dumbfounded. There's so much that I have yet to look at this. No contact. They're gonna call the foul on the ground. Jalen Brunson doing a great job there. Finally gets a call. But we're so far away from the bonus that we're not going to get free throws because, we don't get foul calls. It is what it is. Expect a Brunson clutch bucket right now. Expect it. Expect it. Expect it. I don't know what's happening now. Was there a timeout called? Is there a challenge? Something else? Is there a challenge happening? Like, what's going on, man? Everyone's saying Dante. Oh, Chuck, you think is going to be Dante? You think so? You think it's going to be Dante? I'm putting my money on Brunson. I think Brunson gets the record, ties this game. I got my money on Brunson. Oh my Lord. Yo, look, man. I'm all for being unbiased, but Lord have mercy. Some of these calls that have happened in this overtime alone, not even just the game. We're talking about that over the cylinder tip. That one is wildly insane, and we just have to accept it. Then a phantom Mitchell Robinson jump. I don't understand that. Mitchell Robinson jumped right with the tip. What are we calling? And it's from the ref on the far end. What are we doing? 46 years old, and this is the worst officiated game I've ever seen. Bro, this is just, yeah, man, Vegas. Like y'all been saying, chat, Vegas. Oh, man. All right, 13 seconds remain. Knicks trail by 2. We have the ball. Brunson is the one inbounding, finds Precious. Brunson gets it back. Brunson now with the step back. Brunson for a big 3. No good. Rebounded by Precious. Precious. Oh, why would you jump into the pass? Just bring it down. Why did you jump? Why? Why do we jump into passes so much? Why? Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Great rebound. Great read. What are we doing, Precious? Just bring it down. You had so much time on the clock. Just bring it down. I would have much rather, if he went back up with that, then all right, I'll take that, which is what he wanted to do. Oh my God, that's a wrap, bro. Oh, that's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap, man. That's a wrap, man. That's a wrap, man. That's a wrap, man. That's crazy. To lose like that is tough, man. Oh, look, man, but we've been saying those jump passes is going to be the death of us, bro. The Knicks love jump passes. I swear on everything, bro. For no reason. They just love the jump pass, man. Love those jump passes, boy. I tell you, boy. I tell you. It's lost to the Spurs. Can't believe this. Wemby is the NBA's baby. I ain't even gonna get started with those stupid foul calls. CK, they can't shoot. We need. Oh crap. We need shooters. Nah, I guess. Look at us. Do we even have a timeout? These damn jump passes, bro. In the half court, like I don't understand why we jump pass so much, bro. Oh, tragic, man. And the worst thing about the L is Brunson gonna be 1 point off from the record, bro, or 2 points off from the record. That's his own fault, though. He missed some gimmies there in that fourth, in that overtime. We have no timeouts, huh? We're all out of timeouts. Just miss one for me, please. Damn. All he has to do is miss this one, and it's a wrap. Oh, Trey Jones to the line. Makes both free throws, ices it. 4-point game, no timeouts. I just get the ball to Brunson and see if he can get the record. Or not. Sure. You could at least done that. Get the ball to Brunson, let him shoot a 3 and see if he can at least get the record. Bittersweet. It is what it is, man. 126, 130. Hard fought game. Questionable refereeing, but we're going to leave that alone. I'll leave that for everybody on Twitter. Oh, man, that one stings. That one definitely stings, especially coming off of some very big wins for the Knicks. Just finished getting the 3rd seed, and just like that, we give the 3rd seed right back to Cleveland. Tough game that went into overtime. Quick recap of the stats. Brunson with 61 points off of phenomenal shooting. The 3 ball unfortunately started to disappear there in the end of the 4th and in overtime. Hartenstein fouling out hurt. DiVincenzo played solid for us. We did everything we could with what was given. But tough break. San Antonio having, honestly, probably their best game of the season. Somebody fact check me on that. They probably have had some other good games. But to me, Wembanyama to have a 40 and 20 game, gifted 12 free throws, 7 assists. Wembanyama had himself a nice night, man. 4 turnovers, though. But, there's so much that will be discussed with post-game. Wembanyama doing his little stand-up routine again. They gave him a microphone, so now he's just talking to everybody. I can't be asked. But just like that, Knicks drop back down to the 4th seed. Cleveland back in 3rd. Tough L. It is what it is. This show what pressure is like. Brunson handled it, but seen some others feel the pressure with missed layups, open shots, and a bad turnover. This was like a playoff pressure. A little bit of a taste, huh? We'll see. Gets Melo record stand. Right. Melo, Melo like, oh, thank God. But, shout out to Brunson for getting that 61. Tough loss, though, man. Anyways, we're gonna talk on post game. I'm gonna be on post game tonight as well, so I ain't gonna hold you guys up with too much more talk here. Tough loss. We paid attention to the other key games. Luckily, Orlando lost, so we got a little cushion there. But the Cavaliers won their game against Philly, as we lost ours to San Antonio, sliding us down to the 4th seed. Tough game. We'll break it down in post game. Appreciate all you guys rocking with us. KnicksFanTV brought to you by UnderDog Fantasy. We showed my picks enough times. They did not do well, but yours can do better. Download the app, use the promo code KFTV, and get your first deposit of up to $100 matched. Man. Appreciate all you guys in chat. Shout out to our members. Shout out to all the mods. And shout out to everyone just rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. I'll catch you guys on post-game, where we can talk about this one together, y'all, and then we can get over it and move on to OKC on Sunday. All righty, y'all. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Y'all be easy. Appreciate y'all. Throw this one in the bin. We move on. All right. Tragic.